Good.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Tap in. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Michael, Shawn, J Black. Sexy Mo, Shawnee Scott. Good morning, people. Good morning.
Good morning. What is the day? The day is Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday. All right. Well, good. Yeah. I know Hump Day gets a lot of love, but we're not gonna give love. All right, Mo. How you doing?
I am. You know what? I'm good. I'm tired because J Black had me up binge watching Love After Lockup.
Why were y'all watching that?
No, you know what? J Black is always giving me he's like, oh, you should watch this. Oh, I saw this. And so of course I have to go see what he's talking about. And the show was so crazy that I just couldn't.
Life After Lockup?
Love After Lockup.
Love After Lockup?
Yes.
You had to watch. Okay, continue.
So it's basically these people who pen pal people who are locked up, men and women.
Oh yeah, I did watch it.
And then they court them, dating them for 5-6 years, and then they get out and they're like, all right, let's get married. I waited on you all this time, and it just starts to unravel real crazy in each one of the relationships.
You deserve whatever you get if you follow somebody in jail, and whatever you get, I don't care if they hold you hostage. But go ahead.
Shout out to my JPay community. Yeah, it was just crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, yes, action.
Love after lockup.
So,
get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you talking about?
People in jail, Mike, you were locked down. Imagine if you didn't have anyone to love you after you got out.
Dude.
So, what?
I'm not going to be a free person and then literally be like, I can't wait till you come out.
So here's the thing. They're actually meeting them while they're there, Mike. It's not like these are people who then they got locked up. Yeah. I mean, because I done held somebody down while they was locked up. So I can't say that. But I've never gone out and just tried to meet somebody in prison and say, yo, I want to have a
that's what I'm saying. Like, these cats is really meeting up. Okay. Love
after watch an episode.
Good morning, Steph.
Morning, Steph. Watch an episode. You're gonna enjoy it. I'm trying.
No, it's gonna make me mad. It's gonna make me how stupid are you right now?
Yeah. And there lies why I'm so sleepy, Michael Shawn, because J Black had me watching that crazy ass show.
See now, Mike, you watch it. Every action, talking trash. Anybody y'all watch Love After Lockup? That last episode alone, I had you like,
it's gonna make you want to slap. It's gonna make you want to slap the black girl though. Like, I think she was the most aggy. She was the most irritating. So you got to watch the show, Mike. So that you can
I'm not. I'm irritated like I am. I'm irritated with the whole fucking concept. The whole concept irritates me. Like, really? I'm really gonna love after I really fell in love with you while you locked up.
Yes, and you supported them.
Get the fuck out of here.
You supported them while they was locked down.
Hold up. Was I with you? Was I with the chick before she got locked up?
No, majority of
them. No.
It was only one.
It was only one couple on there that were dating for 30 days, and then he got locked up.
No,
it did like a 6-year bid.
So they have like a website, and you can go and write and support people while they locked down, and then while you're writing and supporting them, you fall for them and. Now you put money on their books. When they get out, they're gonna do right and they're gonna marry you. And
upload in JPay. And one of the guys had been locked up for 18 years, so he didn't even know what like a cell phone. He didn't even know how to work the flat screen TV.
Actually said I'd rather watch the grass grow. Actually, no.
It's crazy.
I'd rather jump out the window, you stupid dummies. You stupid. You know how depressed you have to be in your life to actually do that? Oh my God. Y'all are killing me right now.
It's this one black dude, right? He got this white girl, and he's been holding her down, maybe about 20 grand on her books total throughout her 3-year bid.
You deserve whatever you get. Yes. You put 20 grand on her books. You deserve whatever you get.
But Mike, the day he was supposed to go get her though from prison, she ain't come out, and so when he did his research, they was like, look, she got caught with some heroin. She got caught with a cell phone contraband. So she looking at an additional 12 more years.
And I'm talking about the other girl, Nicole, the white girl that still got the girlfriend from jail that she hollering at her ex-boyfriend, and the black dude, and gave her everything, dog. I gave her a stack. Like it's just dope to see how people.
It's not dope. It's not dope. It's not dope. It's not dope. Let me tap this mic. It's not dope. You're idiots. What
and
are
she
you
called
doing?
him a trick. She was like, in the beginning, you know, he was a trick, and then I just started talking to him more, and I fell in love, and yeah, she does squeeze like a good couple of racks out of him, and
Oh my God, I can't believe this.
It's called Love After Lockup.
Some people can't find love.
You gotta watch it.
You find it with people locked down, and I'm sure if I'm in jail, I'm gonna tell you anything you want to hear too. But but I'm also appreciate the love and support that come along.
Oh my God! If you're on the outside and you're feeding into this, and somebody's locked up, and you're on the outside and you're free, oh my God! I'm trying to
not locked up. And you was in a relationship with them before and you got locked up, but you found them, like you went out to go find.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're free. If you're free,
oh man,
and you have now gone into a relationship with somebody who's actually who's locked up, what the fuck?
Good morning, Dave. Love After Lockup, Dave. Check the show out, Dave.
You can't meet somebody at Starbucks. You can't just have a cup of coffee. The fuck are you doing?
One of the women on the show, Mike, was talking about, she knew where he was at all times and she's not insecure. But when he came home, he wanted to go to the strip club and he wanted to get a couple of drinks. She was like, well, I can't believe you're doing this to me. It was just crazy. I was like, what did you think he was going to do? He'd been locked up for like 6 years. What did you think? What did you think he was going to do?
How much your dysfunction is, where he is.
Good morning.
When he's locked, when he's in jail.
Uh-huh. Right.
Prison.
Right.
How dysfunctional are you when you go, well, I already know where he is.
Right.
Bitch, he's locked up. Like, y'all are crazy. Like, this show should not be allowed to be on.
No, this show's good. And they looking for more people. So if you're
enthralled. I was so
they're looking for the next group.
Oh my God.
I was so enthralled in the dysfunction of it all. I just couldn't. Every time it said next episode, I was like, bitch, if you don't turn this off. But I just kept watching. I was like, damn you, Jay Black.
It looked like Steph actually does watch. She said, how about the black dude that brought his girl all the new clothes? That's Nicole. And waited for him. Nice looking dude. I don't know about all that. He was a black dude. I don't know about nice. I can't say. He was like mid-40s. She's the white girl with a big. He talking about the other one. That's last season. She played Humans. She explained
that she had other dudes. She
had other dudes.
He wasn't the only one.
The show is good. It's very entertaining. I get a chuckle out of it, and then I get frustrated too at times, though, Mike. I will say that. It's like, come on, you don't see that when you lock down, they're gonna tell you anything you want to hear.
Yeah, Jay Black, you should have prefaced that the show. I don't know why I let you lead me astray, but so I didn't get any sleep.
And you gotta watch the guy play out. From the millionaire dude that got the white girl, and like everybody playing everybody, but it's all fun. Does Crackhead Chronicles come on after that?
Yeah, I promise white people wouldn't put this show on about themselves.
It's white people too, though. It's both.
Yeah.
No, but I promise it ain't the main focus on it. Like, it is the most disrespectful shit ever. Like,
and they
y'all are watching a show on people locked the fuck up.
Yeah. Love After Lockup.
It was crazy.
Oh my God! Like. Love After Lockup.
But Mike, you asked us how we're doing. How are you doing this
I'm not doing good at all. I'm not doing good at all. So that's why I'm keeping it on y'all.
Wait a minute. You ain't doing good. What's wrong? Oh, you still got the aches and stuff?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I did to my ribs. I don't know what I did, but right now this shit hurt for real. So every breath I take, like motherfucker, I don't know how I slept or whatever, but my ribs is killing me right now. But it's not even like, I wish I could make a joke out of it. I just slept on his couch and woke up. I did a comedy show Sunday. And then I woke up Monday morning and literally like couldn't breathe or whatever. Like, and it's not COVID. I know y'all are
right.
Body aches and hard to breathe.
You ain't got to see.
Sound like COVID to me. I don't want to put that on you because you vaccinated.
But my ribs are killing me. Like right now, it's the pain that's going on in my ribs right now.
Anything, but we gonna get you checked out, Mike, because we can't have you down.
Y'all ain't gonna get shit.
We can't have you man down. Look, you know we love you.
Wait, Mo. Here's the real question. You got all these body aches, hard to breathe, and all that.
No, it's ribs. It's right in my ribs.
But it's hard to breathe. My question is, are you still smoking them damn Black and Milds during this process?
Yes, not as much.
Typical Blacks and Puerto Rican.
Thank you, Jay Black.
Typical.
God, no, my ribs hurt, but I need Black and Mild.
No, I ain't smoke a Black and Mild last night. Like literally, like my back,
oh,
my
must
ribs
be really hurting.
Like my ribs is killing me, like for real. And I done this before when I bruised my ribs, and then Mo yesterday was like, "You probably slept wrong." And I'm like, how did I sleep wrong?
It's like a wood thing, like wood slacks and furniture. And sometimes you could literally, like, you could feel it. It's like the Princess and the Pea. You hurt. You probably
what is the Princess and the what?
What is the story? Everybody know the Princess and the Pea.
No, everybody don't. No, they don't.
I don't know that. So
I know what the hell you talking about.
The princess, yes, look it up. But people out there know the Princess of the Pea story. It's where they had a whole bunch of mattresses, and they kept piling on mattresses, and they put a little pea up under the mattress, like a small pea, and she kept saying it's uncomfortable, and it was because somebody put a pea up under her bed.
Good morning, Jumper. Good morning, Jumper.
Hey, Jumper.
On Twitch, I see you. Go ahead. Yeah, Mike's still
my
smoking.
My rib is literally like every time I take a deep breath, it hurts. Yes. So that's why I'm not really.
Yeah, so it could be it can be inflammation. I'm not arguing. Yeah, it could be inflammation. It can be anything. So you need to go get it checked out.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Don't make me send like a boutique doctor over there to make a house call to check you out, Mike.
Oh,
Nurse Crosby, you out there, Nurse Crosby? Mike needs some advice.
Yeah, like
this shit hurt for real. I don't even know where to go next. I don't even know where to go next. I mean, Nick Cannon got 12 kids. We got open relationships. We got all types of stuff going on. And when I tell you, every time I take a deep breath, this shit hurt for real.
Jumper, I'm sorry, Mike. Jumper, where you watching the show at? That's 4 a.m. in the morning. Jumper,
it gotta be on the West Coast,
Vegas.
Oh wait, LA. It does 3 hours. Yeah, LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, Jacqueline. Good morning. So Steph says, stop sleeping on the couch. Quit smoking. You really need to stop. Take a hot shower. Go by, I guess, the pharmacy store. Get some shower gel for your muscles. Walmart. You know, just breathe.
That Dr. T's.
The funny thing is the hot shower. Y'all always think everything a hot shower. Just take a hot shower or a cold shower.
It brings out. It has to do with blood flow and bringing down inflammation. It actually does work.
Washington State. Good morning, Ash. Good morning. Mike is having hard troubles breathing, and he's still here to do the show. Look at that commitment.
Look at that commitment. Look at that commitment.
All right. So what are run down the topic? So are we doing a Nick Cannon, the open relationships, or what are we doing?
We getting to downloading some Nick Cannon audio. I guess he was recently on a show and discussing his kids, and I guess he was standing by his decision to have multiple kids and had his own thoughts. Did you see it?
I totally agree with Nick Cannon. If I have that type of money and I can take care of all these kids. Mm-hmm. If I want to get people pregnant and they agree to it, this ain't no by mistake. This ain't no, I pulled out too slow. This is on some old like, yo, I'll take care of everything. Don't worry about it. We're good. I don't understand why people have a problem with somebody who can actually take care of these kids and make sure. And he's open. Right. And understand, he said some of the realest shit ever on The Breakfast Club. When you got married, the original part of getting married was you owned a piece of property. Women were a piece of property. That's why you got married. You own them.
Do you?
That was the original marriage.
It's like a deed. It's like a human deed.
If I was a father of a daughter, I would give my daughter to another dude for the land. Now, obviously, it has evolved. But if a man has money and can take care of his kids, I don't understand what the problem is. I honestly, and if he's 1000% honest with the women, hey, you want to get pregnant? I'd like to have a child with you. I like what you do. It's like finding a companion just for having a kid. Like, I don't like Nick Cannon literally is somebody that I'm sitting there going like, yeah, I get it. I would do the same thing if I was in his position.
He's creating a legacy, though. I mean that I think that's a beautiful thing. If you can take care of all those kids, it's a beautiful thing. I think that just us in our layman lives out here, that we may not have Nick Cannon's money, that we're like, okay, another kid, that means, more resources. I got to take care of another mouth. But I think it's a beautiful thing that he has all of those kids, and
but we can't do it with you, and Mo, does that nothing to do with you. We can't do it with you hood rat bitches. I'm gonna get you for all the money. Nick said he got you. Nick said he got you. Relax.
But the issue is what people are saying, in a black home, we don't have our black fathers in there raising them kids in their house, in the home, and they get more mileage out of that. They get more substance. They get more, structure. Everything is better when you're in the house. He's not obviously planning on being in these little kids in their home when they wake up for school, when they getting out home from school on some days, on them weekends. Daddy not there is a difference when daddy's not in the house.
There are people
that been happening for 25 years.
Yeah, and there are people who work all during the day and come home at 11 o'clock at night and barely see their kids. So what's the difference between him FaceTiming, providing financial support, making sure that they all go on trips together? What's the difference? I think that
there's a big difference. There's a big difference with that.
So I don't think I don't think that it's a deal breaker or a barrier per se. It doesn't mean that they can't grow up right. Doesn't mean that they're, I just don't think that it doesn't mean that they're not going to grow up right.
I'm not saying they're not going to grow up right. And I hate to agree with Jay Black.
Oh. Wait a minute. Say that again. Talk your talk, Mike. Let me hear. Take these breaths from me. Let me hear. No, go ahead. Let me get these breaths together.
But the reason me and my dad, I saw my dad every morning. And Jay brought up a good point. You have all these kids and none of them motherfuckers see you in the morning time. None of them.
No.
So as much as Envy and Charlemagne and Angela Yee want to all the deepness, motherfucker, you my dad, and I don't see you on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No. So when you dropping seeds all over the place and you can't wake up with them,
that's a difference.
That's a problem.
Yeah,
that's a difference.
So all that deep shit you talking, when that little man wakes up and he got a problem, or that little daughter wakes up and she got a problem, or she got a nightmare, you not there. So keep spreading your seed, because Eurocentric, all the Eurocentric. How about when she has a nightmare? You gonna be there, Nick?
Yeah, I heard a sound. It's a boogeyman in my closet, Daddy.
You gonna be there, Nick?
It'll be the single mom. It'll be the single mom. It'll be the mother.
I didn't even think about that.
What that was the first thing bam. And of course it's even worse for black folk, in my opinion, because it's like you need your black dad. You need all your dads, but it's like that we need that role model, that protector. Not that I got to figure this out on my own because Pops ain't here. But Pops took care of me. He paid for everything. I don't want for nothing financially, but that emotional support that black people tend to not want to share or show, and I'm guilty of it because I'm like, no, that's the real deal.
But Kathy, you softened a little bit, Jay Black, over the years. I'm very proud of that.
And Jumper said we nice people too, so he sees right through us, he or she. But what did Kathy said something about is the going in raw for her that she didn't like.
With
the fact that he said
women.
He's going in, he raw dogging, and that's the part with the diseases out there.
Kathy, we just talked about kids waking up about the boogeyman and being by themselves, and you're worried about somebody going raw. Y'all motherfuckers kill me. If you go raw, that's an individual choice. Everybody's going raw. Like, we're talking about the kids. We're not talking about catching herpes or syphilis or chlamydia or HIV. We're talking about the kids. You're like, going raw makes me. But y'all kill me with the going raw stuff when everybody is going raw. Everybody.
Oof.
Like, stop playing, y'all. Like, stop being like, oh my God, I can't believe. But no, one has a problem with all the people in Utah with multiple wives and all these kids, even did a show with 8. And you know what? Once again, I hate to agree with Jay Black, but Nick Cannon, get the fuck out of here when a kid has a bad dream and a kid wakes up and is looking for their dad and you're not there. But it just shows you people lose perspective. Like, we're worried about the amount of baby moms, and even on the Breakfast Club, we're not worried about how many kids wake up and go like, "Oh my God, where's dad at? He's not there because he's got 8 baby moms." So the shit sound cute when you talk Eurocentric stuff, and that's just okay, cool. You're absolutely right. Only problem is when they looking for your ass, you're not gonna be there in the house when they look for you. Nick Cannon.
I think that's one of the hardest. I mean, even just for myself, I mean, I only have one child, but I think even for myself, being a single parent, that's one of the things that I do feel bad about, because my son does wake up to only myself and not his dad. And it's not that he doesn't know his dad or sees his dad, but there is a difference, in the fact that when he wakes up, it's like, okay, he's not saying, okay, well, dad, this is always mom. So, yeah, I mean, I can see where that can definitely cause problems.
All right. Nick Cannon. I get why these kids is basically because he feels since his illness will take over his life here on Earth, which is selfish. He feels that he will die early. So so he's having all these kids to live on. But will many of them know him personally? And how about if he contributes to his own death? Been sleeping with multiple women. It's too many kids. I don't think it's too many.
On that, Michael Shawn, in another interview about his illness and wanting to spread his seed around. And he talked about legacy. Yeah.
All right, Nick.
I know, Mike. Go ahead. Let it out.
Just spreading a bunch of seeds out here, which he's convinced himself that I'm going to spread these seeds out here as if what? Like, you're going to spread these seeds for what? Like, every child is a blessing, but you're not going to be there for any of them. So you're busting in these chicks. So you're going to die early, and then you're going to be out.
Yeah, like Dave said, holidays, there's no way he's going to spend it. He's going to spend every kid would have wake up with their dad Christmas morning, right? Like that.
No. My dude, like what ridiculous.
Rent a house in the Aspens and have all of them come there.
How about you have 4 kids and every child is a blessing? How about you have 4 and you're with them all the time?
A little too late for that.
And that's what I say. When I didn't see the whole Breakfast Club interview, but God damn it, when are you being selfish, dog? When are you being selfish? When are you being selfish? Okay, you may die young. Okay, if that's God's plan for you, then that's God's plan for you. But what the fuck are you doing by having all these kids? So what? So you want a memorial for you? You're like, oh, there goes Daddy Nick Cannon right there, who I never spent a fucking Christmas with or a birthday with. And here he goes. And everybody thinks they got this deep philosophy on this Eurocentric this, and that's a bitch. How about just being with your kids?
Being worth more than money in a lot of cases. And Action brought up, so we was talking about Love After Lockup earlier. So Jay picked up a show, Love After Lockup. What about them? They're in prison. What if they have kids? They're not there for their nightmares. So we're highlighting individual that may have gotten in trouble with the law, and have a kid outside there. So yeah, of course they're locked up. They did a crime. They're not going to be at home with their kids, but they wasn't seeking out to have multiple kids to have them in that scenario. They didn't get locked up. If you would play, I'm gonna have all these kids, then I'm gonna get locked up. Then that would be a problem. But no, I don't think these are two similar scenarios. Love after lockup versus I'm planning to see the world. That's the difference. Nah. Good morning, Queenborn.
Nah, Nick Cannon, like, God bless, but dog, that's enough's enough, yo. You just busting up in chicks to bust up in chicks, and Charlemagne has evolved. So Charlemagne is not going to say what he would have said 5 years ago. You busting up in chicks because you feel like busting up in chicks.
Okay, look, I got one clip. We got one clip that we can see about the baby. Actually, let's talk. Actually, a couple clips we got. So let's play the first one. He talks about the baby mamas.
But why do people question that? I mean, because that's a Eurocentric concept when you think about the ideas of you're supposed to have this one person for the rest of your life, and really that's just a classified property when you think about it. I mean, when you go into that mindset, if we really talking that talk, just the idea that a man should have one woman, we shouldn't have anything. I have no ownership over this person. If we're really talking about how we coexist and how we populate, it's about what exchange can we create together. So I've never really subscribed to that mentality. You know what I mean? I understand the institution of marriage and stuff, but if we go back to what that was about, that was the classified property. That was because a father gave another man his daughter for land. So when you really get to that concept, it's all right, well, we got to change all of this up because I don't want ownership over anybody. I don't have ownership of any of the mothers or we create families in that sense of we created a beautiful entity. So I get into it because I don't, those are the concepts that a lot of people, because we're so indoctrinated into it, we have to have it this way. I'm not, I don't subscribe to that. I actually think women are blessing us. Those women and all women are the ones that open themselves up to say, I would like to allow this man in my world, and I will birth this child. So it ain't my decision. I'm following suit.
Why do y'all let him get away with this? Why do y'all let him get? You know what it is? And I'm gonna say it. You know what it is? Everybody's making a gang of fucking money on the Breakfast Club and making he's making a gang of fucking money to say that bullshit, bougie shit, dude. What are these kids doing on Tuesday when they're like, where's my dad at? Where's my dad at? This is, and I don't follow that. Bitch, how about waking up with your kids on Tuesday?
Facts.
Oh my God, you bougie motherfuckers who have really decided that you guys are so important. Hey, they gave the blessing. They opened up to the blessing. No, you fucked them. And you got them pregnant. The ones you wanted to get pregnant, that's who you got pregnant, Nick. And then these kids is waking up. These kids is waking up on a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, and you ain't there. Get the fuck out of here. That's why I don't fuck with y'all. Because y'all make believe, y'all so make believe that y'all really are keeping something 100, and it's bullshit. It's the Europeans did this, the Europeans did that. So as a black man, what is the biggest problem in the hood? What is the biggest problem? Kids don't know their fathers.
Don't know them.
So what the fuck are you doing, Nick?
Good morning, Mark.
Perpetuating the situation.
And y'all, and Envy and Charlemagne, y'all all sitting there and let this motherfucker and Angela Yee, let this motherfucker get away with this shit. Envy got 6 kids. Those kids wake up to Envy every fucking morning.
Yeah,
every morning they wake up to Envy.
Yeah.
Get the fuck, Nick, you a selfish prick. You a selfish fucking prick. That's what you are. I don't care if you might die in 3 years. Why would you literally Have these kids knowing you can't spend every morning with them. Oh, they're a blessing. We know they're a blessing, Nick, and they're going to be a blessing if what you're saying is going on. They're going to be a blessing in figuring out what their dad. Well, my dad was on, and my dad was.
He paid for everything.
Right.
Oh, stop! Like motherfuckers, like y'all kill me with that shit.
I got a text that the mic change is viewing this topic. Yeah, because I convinced them that it's more important to have a black father in a household than it is just having financial wealth.
We didn't think about that
as a kid.
Because it is. I mean, well, that's the emotional, the big emotional component of it, right, Jay Black? So, I mean, I guess, you can provide money. You know, you can provide those things. But you're right. The emotional component to it. You're right.
No, what irritates me is when y'all motherfuckers become celebrities, y'all put these bullshit personas on, and y'all put these special words on, and y'all think y'all gonna distract us from what the reality is.
Actually, I got another clip. So that was him talking about the baby moms. Here's another clip of him on the actual kids.
But why do people question that? I mean, because that's a Eurocentric concept when you think about the ideas of you're supposed to have this one person for the rest of your life, and really that's just a classified property when you think about it. I mean, when you go into that mindset, if we really talking that talk, just the idea that a man should have one woman, we shouldn't have anything. I have no ownership over this person. If we're really talking about how we coexist and how we populate, it's about what exchange can we create together. So I've never really subscribed to that mentality. You know what I mean? I understand the institution of marriage and stuff, but if we go back to what that was about, that was the classified property. That was because a father gave another man his daughter for land. So when you really get to that concept, it's all right, well, we got to change all of this up because I don't want ownership over anybody. I don't have ownership of any of the mothers or we create families in that sense of we created a beautiful entity. So I get into it because I don't, those are the concepts that a lot of people, because we're so indoctrinated into it, we have to have it this way. I'm not, I don't subscribe to that. I actually think women are blessing us. Those women and all women are the ones that open themselves up to say, I would like to allow this man in my world, and I will birth this child. So it ain't my decision. I'm following suit.
It ain't your decision. It ain't your decision, Nick. Dog, the fact that it's gonna be millions of people who watch this, and they're literally gonna sit there and watch Nick Cannon spill this dumb clip. You played the same clip, and it's more irritating right now. So why? Let me ask you something, Nick. You're so enlightened. Why, when you married Mariah Carey, why were you so all in? When did you become so evolved in your bullshit?
Well, did he know at that point that his life expectancy may be cut short?
No,
he didn't know at that time.
No, he didn't know at that time. But when all of a sudden, this motherfucker said, he lessened his responsibility. He said, he basically was it's on her. That's what he said.
Basically, his philosophy is if she chooses to bless me with this gift,
get the fuck out of here. That's a bullshit line, Nick. We've all said this, Nick. Why, man. Charlemagne, why did you let this motherfucker get away with the most bullshit statement ever?
Yeah,
she blesses me. Shut your ass, Nick.
Yeah, I was shocked that they let him.
Read Steph's comment. What is she saying?
So Stephanie says, listen, lobsters, penguins, and even some plant specimens choose one mate for life. Get the hell out of here with all this view. He is going to have his kids marry each other. Brother, husband, and cousins marrying each other.
They all know each other. He might have them all know each other, though. I will. Good morning, Jeanette.
Yeah, I can't see him isolating. I think that if all of these women kind of know what it is who are having kids by him, I don't see him isolating one from the other. But it's quite interesting that he's finding women who are willing to say okay to this philosophy.
Because he's Nick Cannon. Oh, they're blessing me. No, if you were not worth what you're worth, these chicks would not just let you bust up in them. If that's what you're doing, you're like, oh, I'm just following what they're saying. I'm sure they're really cool. I'm sure if they had a choice, if you could be there every morning for the kids, I'm sure they would pick you being there every morning. But you're Nick Cannon, so you've already told them, I'm not going to be here. Get the fuck out of here.
Daddy, there's a boogeyman under my bed.
And so what he's really saying is that he's saying that there's more people out there who do not fall into what he called or considered the indoctrination of the institution of marriage and being with one person for the rest of their lives. Or you just think it's solely about the money, Mike, with the women? You think it's about the status and the money?
Nick Cannon, my baby father.
Nick Cannon, my baby, yeah, he's my baby daddy.
Nick want to fuck people.
But I think at this point in time, like at this age, he should know how to do that without getting somebody pregnant. My grandmother always said, at a certain point in your life, you should know how to fuck without getting somebody pregnant.
Good.
You're literally going to have all these kids. You're going to have all these kids, and then you're going to bounce.
Yes.
Let me play the other clip. I think you're
going to have all these kids. I'm so sick of hearing Nick Cannon. Like, Nick Cannon, like, y'all really, like, he's a fucking prop. Like, this is what kills me about Charlemagne. This is what really kills me about Charlemagne. You know how many holes are in what he's saying. Like, you know the holes. Why don't you go at this motherfucker and really question him? Like, everybody now that goes on there is like, well, and you say some Eurocentric and this and that, and everybody just goes like, okay. And nobody ever just says one simple thing. When those kids wake up in the middle of the night and you're not there and they ask for dad, what do you think? That's the only question you have to ask. That's it. What do you think, Nick? When those kids wake up and ask for dad?
No, daddy don't live here.
That's just a Eurocentric philosophy and all this other shit.
Shut up.
That's all. I just want that one. It's about the money, because if he asked me, I would have it. Yeah. Real dog.
You ain't looking to get married to him, Jeanette. I'll pop out of my bank account straight. Cash at me.
That's all. I just want that one question. When the kids wake up on Tuesday and they're like, where's dad at? What are you going to say? That's all. And he'll have some Kevin Hart, Nick Cannon, extravagant answer. Well, yeah, I'll get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna see you next weekend. I'm gonna fly you down.
I'm gonna fly you down on a private jet, on a private plane.
And we're gonna go to Sky Zone. We're gonna go to
I'm renting out. Nobody's gonna be there but us. I'm renting out Dave and Buster's.
Let me play this other clip. Here's this other clip.
Every woman that I deal with or dealt with, obviously my life is on Front Street at all times. They know how I feel, and it usually is a concept. Like I'm not going around like who I'm gonna impregnate next. Like, nah, it's usually scenarios and like that's the thing. People say certain things in the public, but when you really look at how a family infrastructure is designed, the woman is the one that always leads and makes the decisions.
I agree.
There goes Charlemagne dick riding.
So yeah,
Charlemagne. I agree. I agree.
I do not agree with that when he says a woman dictates. No. On what planet? On what planet?
I think he was talking about the family structure of the household. They do, right? What are you talking about?
He's saying,
they don't.
Yeah, I don't think that's always the case scenario. No.
Hold on, let me play that again. Maybe I'm
every woman that I deal with or dealt with, obviously my life is on Front Street at all times. They know how I feel, and it usually is a concept. Like I'm not going around like who I'm gonna impregnate next. Like, nah, it's usually scenarios and like that's the thing. People say certain things in the public, but when you really look at how a family infrastructure is designed, the woman is the one that always leads and makes the decisions.
I agree.
Stop, Mo. Stop.
Go ahead.
I want it to just rest.
Mm.
How can a society where men have not only dictated everything, but have abused women, have made women make less money in every aspect of business? Every aspect. Every single thing a woman does. And now you want to tell me that a woman dictates this, but you're worth like $60-70 million. And these women who we don't know their names have dictated to you, Nick Cannon, have dictated to you. Like, how in God's green earth do you want me to believe this bullshit? When you popped up, they decided, when you said, I will take care of everything, they said, cool. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing here? Nick, the only reason you can get away with this shit and not be in jail is because of the money you have. If a regular dude went around and impregnated all these chicks and didn't have the financial means to take care of it, he'd be locked up. Oh my God.
Well, he got the money, so I get the money.
But what I'm saying is the shit that he's saying, no woman dictated this to him. They're getting pregnant because he's saying, I got you. I got you. And they're going, okay. And God bless him, because he does have them. He does have them taken care of. True. Don't say a woman dictated anything, Nick. Nick.
They called me.
They let you bust up in them because they knew you were really a solid dude and you were like, I'll take care of it. They're not dictating anything. And Charlemagne, how the fuck do you say you agree with it?
Jeanette said he's just trying to justify him being a man-ho, and those females are not Felicia. Oh man.
You must go read the comment.
Oh, Steph said, okay. Steph said, man, that's a effed up way of allowing some traditions of not having a father at home. Listen, he probably a father to his first kids by Mariah, but his other kids, just a busted nut. They okay with settling for being a concubine because that's what they are.
Oh, here's a question. How about the kids you had with Mariah when they start meeting all these other fucking kids? So what does that downplay what happened with you and mom when you got all these other kids? Yeah, you don't think there's a dysfunction in Nick Cannon right now, just busting up in people right now? Nick, you made a huge deal when it was you and Mariah. And now you got all these, you got a literal family reunion going on where you bring all these kids. Stop. Y'all not gonna try and Bible me out and trying to be, I can have 12 kids. Shut the fuck up, Nick. Whatever.
Yeah, and I wonder if they did sign, that's a good question. Kathy said, I wonder if they signed a contract not to sue him for child support. Or if they sign some type of non-disclosure that's not talked about it, agreement, like some type of financial agreement to it. I'm pretty sure.
That's ridiculous. And I'm gonna watch the whole interview, but
I'm pretty sure it's not as fluid as he's trying to make it out to seem. I'm pretty sure that there's some contract exchanged, and I'm pretty sure there's some legality.
Fuck the legalities. Ask the goddamn questions. Like, everybody always goes this way. Ask the fucking questions. Do you think your kids feel some type of way when they wake up in the morning and you're not there? Like, do you think the kids you had with Mariah feel some type of way that you got all these kids running around right now? Do you take any
I think it's the other way around. I think the other kids are going to feel some type of way that he was there in the beginning in the house with Mariah's kids.
No, I think the kids in the beginning going to feel some type of way because you acted like we were special, and now you done had a bunch of kids after you left.
Well, you can have more kids after you break up in a relationship. That's
that many kids, Jay?
Well, when you say that's special, I don't know. I don't know about that part of it.
No, I got a problem with my dad having me and my sister, and then all of a sudden having 3 or 4 more
by different women.
I got a problem
by different women.
Like I actually wouldn't fuck with my dad. I'm like, yeah, whatever, get the fuck out of here.
Because he was a Rolling Stone. I mean, he laid
the song Rolling Stone is a negative. The song Rolling Stone is a negative. Yeah, listen to the song Rolling Stone, what you're quoting. Yeah. That's a negative.
Wherever
the song was written based on being hurtful.
Being an absentee father. You're right. Yeah.
Like y'all not go. Y'all not gonna, and it kills fucking me that Nick got to sit up there and be all holier than thou. Shut the fuck up. He trying to be like Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy ain't never, like, Eddie Murphy got a gang of kids. And you know how Eddie Murphy got them? Fucking them. Fucking chicks. And he has blessings. But Nick is trying to be this holier than thou. Like, oh, I'm just trying to do this because I'm spreading my seed. No, you're not.
Legacy.
You was fucking. And you had the money to pay for it. We don't even know the kids. What are the kids' names that he had with Mariah?
Morocco and
they twins. That's all I know.
Moroccan and Morocco.
And they gotta be like 12 or 13, right? They gotta be like 12 or 13 by now. They might even be like 15 or 16 by now.
No, they're not 15 yet. I don't think. They're, I think, more like the 12, 13, somewhere around there.
No, they were married a long time ago.
Wait a minute. Morocco Scott. Moroccan. Yeah, you got the names right. 10 years old. They was born in 2011.
Yeah. Because they rocked out for a while they, in the beginning of their marriage without kids.
So if I'm 10 years old.
Yeah, but they had more than one kid.
They had twins. They're twins.
Yeah, so what's the other kid's name?
Morocco and Moroccan.
That's their names. The two, Morocco.
It's a girl and a boy, Morocco and Moroccan. He talks about them all the time.
Yeah.
I've never heard him call any other kids. He only talks about Morocco and Moroccan.
Then he got Golden, who's 4.
Yeah.
Powerful, who's 8 months. And then Zion is 1 month. That's the ones that I see so far.
You know the thing about Nick and everybody he thinks he's so deep. He thinks he's so deep.
Zion and Zillow. Yeah. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
He got 7.
No. Nick Cannon really believes Nick Cannon's like, I'm so deep.
Hey, Shartice, good morning. Yeah, he got 7 kids.
Nick Cannon. I'm not mad at 7 kids. I'm mad is that you're like DJ Envy got 6.
5 and 1 on the way. Yeah. Yep.
And 1 on the way. It's gonna be 6.
But all in the same household.
That's all I'm saying, Nick. It ain't the same, and I don't know why. I don't understand why y'all don't actually put the full court y'all. Man, listen, man. One of those kids is gonna. Financially, they're all gonna be good. Financially, they're all gonna be good. But when it comes to a relationship, somebody's gonna get shortchanged. One of those kids is gonna be like, I ain't seen Dad on Christmas or whatever. But
somebody hit me and said, well, Golden, one of the daughters, Golden child kids, speak 3 different languages. So the money is helping her, I guess,
be bilingual,
learn more, be able to have different luxuries of life. But it's like, is that more important than having the daddy in the household on those days where the daddy can be there? I mean, we get it. He'll be on the road from time to time, but ultimately he lives there. Like, what's more important? The what the money can bring you in life, or having that role model of your black father in your house.
Look, we're probably, and I hope we are around to see this. And I don't wish this on anybody, but like 10 years from now, when one of your kids comes up to you and says, fuck you, Don't get mad. I have a personal experience like that. Oh, here go Kathy with the personal experiences. Love you, Kathy. My dad had my sister first than me. However, when he died, we found out we have a sister 4 months older than me and twins 1 year younger than me. They live with me and we never saw him but once a year.
So his other kids live with him.
Yeah.
And y'all only got to see him once a year. I'm sure that was hard.
On Christmas.
So you're not going to have all these kids and somebody's not going to feel slighted. I don't care how good their lives are. I don't care how big the house is. I don't care how many cars, how many college educations are paid for. Somebody's going to feel slighted. Somebody's going to be like, this dude
is selfish. It's just selfish on his part. Is where we going.
It'll be more prevalent when they get older.
No, it won't. No.
They're like 4 and 1 years old now, but I'm saying they'll become more aware of it.
What's older?
When they get old, like school age, when they start going to school and seeing other kids with their parents, and things like that. When they start learning what family structure looks like amongst their peers, they're going to start feeling it. That's when he's going to start coming to, I think, the realization of the impact that he's made on his kids.
You can't go to everybody's first recital. You can't go to everybody's first dance. You can't go to everybody's first game. You can't go to everybody's first whatever.
It's going to be like a coin toss in the football game.
But guys will make it. Guys will make anything about them and make it selfish and go like, I'm just doing this. That's a European and this is dog.
So you were challenging Nick Cannon face to face and have that open dialogue.
What? What? Dog, you can't make up for not being there for a kid's nightmare. You can't make up for it. You can't make up for them running into the room and getting in your bed and saying they want to sleep in your bed. I'm not saying that's the only way it can happen. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you can't make up for it when you had the resources to do it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And you're doing it on purpose. The thing that kills me is that you won't even, at this point, from what I see, you're not even trying to meet the woman that will have your kids. You're just trying to meet the woman that will have some of your kids. You're not trying to meet the woman that will have your kids. And I'm not saying that's not the only way it happens, but dog, when you got them spread all out, don't you think there's some things that they're going to get shortchanged? They're going to get shortchanged on something.
And that's the comment. That's how serial killers are made. The kids will grow up and hate for the other siblings. I don't know about the hate for
the
Bush.
Other siblings. Hey, stop. Hey, slow down. Like, slow down. Like, for real, slow down. Like, stop. Like, stop.
How to create a serial
killer. Like, come on. Come on, like, come on, that's enough. Like,
father ain't in the home. That's why I'm a sociopath.
Yeah, stop. Like, come on, that's Jesus Christ. Like, I already think I'm taking it too far. God damn, I didn't.
Good morning, birthday girl, Tam. Well, belated yesterday. Yeah, happy belated.
No. You know, Leo celebrate all month.
Is this Tam's first comment?
Yeah, this morning. Yeah, she just got up.
Tam, like, we've been on the air. What's going on?
Where you been at for the last hour? Mike said, fuck, it's her birthday.
Fuck. I know it's your birthday, but goddamn, wake up. What the hell just happened?
What's going
on? Already leaning. Yes, we've been waiting for you, Tam. What's going on?
Been leaning into the mic for the last 30 minutes, at least.
Yes. The fuck! I watch Lifetime movies. Oh, yeah, no, don't watch Lifetime movies. Those are those movies will make you put a bomb in somebody's mailbox. Don't do that.
I think that's where Shawnee got the idea to light a match and throw the gasoline. The burning bed.
Shout out to Shawnee Scott. Where is Shawnee Scott? We miss Shawnee Scott.
She has duties.
And
I know.
School went back in Texas, so she's dropping kids off, making breakfast. She's being a mom right now. She's being a mom. Mm-hmm. So hopefully she'll rejoin the show a little later on this morning.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you know in Texas? That's right, Sexy Mo. We celebrate all month. Hey, Tam, this has nothing to do with you. Leos are the most overrated fucking sign in history. You know what Leos are? Leos are the Dallas Cowboys of football. Like Leos, like what the Dallas Cowboys are the football. That's what Leos are. The Dallas Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl in like 25 years. Y'all Leos, simply because Leo sounds better than Pisces, Geminis, Sagittarius. Leo just happen to sound a lot better. Now, happy birthday. But y'all I guess that's a contradiction. But y'all take it too far with Leo season. Y'all take it too far with
What's
Leo
the characteristic traits of a Leo? Now you got me thinking about the
stubborn.
They're stubborn?
Stubborn. And aggressive.
They have two sides to them. Depending on what part of the spectrum they're on. If they're closer to the Virgo side, they may be a little nice and a little nasty. Yeah.
No, I don't even like Leo.
Overrated. I didn't know zodiac sign could be overrated.
That was overrated. Leo's overrated. At least Geminis have two sides off the door. Leo, yeah, y'all some overrated. But happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
It's the setup to Virgo season, right there.
Mark might be a Leo. He said, "Stop hating, Mike."
He must be a Leo.
Y'all are the Dallas Cowboys of signs. We are fire signs. See, here go Tan. Yes, we can be stubborn.
She admitted.
Can be stubborn.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, like, if y'all didn't know y'all were Leos, like if nobody told you, y'all wouldn't be as stubborn. Once y'all find out y'all Leos, it's like a badge of honor. Now y'all want to be more difficult for real.
Ashley Newman's a Leo too.
Ashley's a Leo.
Happy birthday. I'm not saying not happy birthday. I'm just saying y'all stubborn. That's all I'm saying. That's August 3rd. Mark, okay, you stubborn too. Just because the sign is a lion, they think they run the world. Exactly, action. Just because it's a fucking lion. I don't run shit. I'm not better than no other sign. Now, Sagittarius, Libras, Tauruses.
Hey, speaking of signs, we have a psychic coming on the show Thursday. I'm excited. We're gonna have a psychic come on, he's a psychic, a medium, and an astrologer.
He's a medium. He's not a large.
Not a medium. Now I gotta go back and look at this stuff. So he's a psychic, an astronomer, and a tarot card reader. Yeah, I know he's three things. And he's coming on Thursday morning. So I think all he needs is your first name and your birth month and day and whatever question you got.
Okay, so by Telero.
What? So Thursday, when I talk about the zodiac signs, it's going to be good. It should be fun to have a psychic on.
I wonder if you can tell me what numbers to play to win the lottery.
See, now I don't know.
Why don't you just put a cigarette in your mouth, you old ass? Ain't that like an old lady? I wonder if you can tell me.
That's what my grandmother used to say. I wonder if
Newport.
I could put them if they can tell me what numbers to play on the picket.
Oh God, overrated zodiac signs. He may know that one though. Yeah, he's in astronomy.
He not gonna say it, but this is Leo. I got to do this thing. Well, we'll take this Black and Mild break, then I'll come back and tell y'all what I gotta do.
Yo, you do not need to be smoking. Like, take a water break.
For those who missed it, Mike is in he has a lot of body aches in his ribs, and it's hard for him to breathe, but he's still here to do the show. But yet he still insists on smoking the Black and Mild when it's hard to breathe.
What are we doing here? We are not going to do this.
Wait, you might be a Leo. Are you a Leo?
We're not doing this, Mike.
I'm a Pisces, which means when I don't like y'all, I really don't like y'all, but I don't say nothing, and I just go along with it.
Yeah, that's my mother. My mother's a Pisces.
Yeah, we just live life.
I detected something in that comment.
I don't fuck with you, but I'm still going to smile.
I smile all the time.
Yeah, I know her. I know the difference between her smile because she happy or the smile that I really don't fuck with you.
Hey, watch what you say about Libras. Who the fuck, Kathy? No disrespect.
We didn't even say that
but
about
nobody
Libras.
even give a damn about Libras because our sign is a scale. So we can be unbalanced and get Kathy. We're not saying y'all don't kick ass. Like, honestly. But when it comes to the battle of the signs,
we only talk about the Leos.
Nobody ever brings up Leos.
Keep forewarning you.
I mean, Libras. Nobody ever just be like, yo,
don't
Libras.
Say nothing about Libras.
Libras make some noise. No, you'll never hear that.
Kathy, we love you, girl.
I think that's the one sign they don't call.
Nobody even says nothing about Pisces. I didn't even know Libras because of the scale. I didn't even know that. Tam is a Libra too. Listen, y'all, don't attack.
No, she's laughing at the Libra.
I was about to say
laughing.
Oh God!
Don't nobody yell out Pisces, but Libras, like, really? I didn't know they were scared. And the psychic knew they were coming on. You stupid as hell, actually. Mike, feel better. I am gonna feel better, and I feel like no black and mild. Man, let me tell y'all about how. Let me tell you what I think about y'all thinking I'm not gonna smoke these black and mild.
So listen, you so damn hard headed. What I'm not gonna do on my watch is watch you take a black and mild break, take a water break, take a stretch break.
Understand something. I'm going to smoke a black and mild.
Yo, I'm sending your picture to all of the stores in your area. Do not sell any black and milds to this man.
Y'all keep playing with me. I'm not even going outside. I'm going to smoke this black and mild right in front of this webcam. and my ribs ain't got nothing to do with black and miles. It got something to do with me laying on this bullshit couch. And this shit really does hurt.
Because it's still hurting. Normally mine dissipates in a day. It's still hurting. That means that.
Oh, no, keep that comment on there. Keep that comment on there. Go back, Jay.
It was Ashley Newman's.
My only sibling is March 1st. My birthday is March 2nd. Definitely know y'all damn my mother's birthday is March 1st. I'm March 2nd. Blah blah blah. That's funny, Mike J. Black and
Oh, with Kathy, we ain't even talking about Libras. Shit, Kathy, I do it. Unbalanced Libras. Ain't nobody shaded anything about the Libras. She just took it out.
No disrespect to the Libras is that when you came out hard, and you like Libras got the scale, and I was like, don't nobody even know.
They unbalanced.
Unbalanced. They unknown. Like I don't even know what the months for Libras are. All right, let's take a 4-minute break. Come right back. Michael, Shawn, and you ready, Jay Black?
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Oh, you sure?
Stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready.
Okay, I'm just saying because Shawnee be on. Okay, all right, Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Yeah. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. Can you, Bill? Can you please explain to Jay Black how dope Jerry Seinfeld is on stage as a comedian?
He's underrated too. I slept on him. I got my face cracked.
How'd you get your face cracked?
I got my face cracked because I was in New York and Dave was doing a show at Radio City Music Hall, and Dave invited me on stage. It was me, Jerry Seinfeld, and Chris Tucker. And Jerry went on in front of me, and I was like, I'm a body Jerry.
I'm a killer. Let him go ahead. Let him go. I got this.
Let him go. Go get that off. I love it.
I'm about to commit a crime on the stage tonight. I'm like, I know he ain't got nothing. I was like, I'm sitting back there like, I'm so comfy. I got my shoes off. I'm like, yo, I had to put my shoes back on. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, yo, this dude, Jerry Seinfeld came in there, bro. And when I tell you, he showed me a gear that I was like, okay, that's why you got $700 million in the bank.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
Go visit somebody at the hospital, have a little bottle, and pop that bad boy open. Oh my God. Stashes until your daughter finds a stash. The twins had Autumn and Kayla, my twins, had a dance Their first dance in middle school, and I was drinking all day. I got them there. I mean, I didn't even drive. My fiance, Stacy, drove, and I made it. And I even videotaped them. I got out the car, and I was good. I videotaped them walking in. I said, I'm being a good dad. I got in the car. We drove home, and I kept drinking. Passed out. I couldn't make it back for the pickup. But hell, I got them there. Well, at least I rode there with them. I took pictures. My oldest daughter found the stash. And my oldest daughter came into the bedroom as I was passed out and groggy, and I was trying to figure out what was going on. What the hell's going on? What is she talking about? What is she talking about? Is this what you do, Dad? Is this what you want? Is this why you couldn't take the twins or pick them up from their first dance? You had to drink these? You had to get these, Dad? Is that what you needed? And I'm like, how did she find the stash? I had the audacity to yell back at my daughter. Girl, who you talking to like that? I don't know who you talking to in this house like that. The audacity to get mad because she found the stash. Everything she said was the truth. But me, I wanted to argue. I don't know who you're talking to. I'm still your father. You don't talk to me like that. And in the back of my mind, my sick alcoholic ass, I was sitting there looking at my stash saying, girl, if you don't want this to become a real problem, you better not throw out what's ever in that stash. If you don't want this to really get turned up, you better not throw out what's in that stash.
We the worst rankers, baby. We about to ruin another instant classic. People were like, Mike Shawn, where you been for 60 days? Yo, Aristotle, let's tell her. Straight out of rehab, a crazy alcoholic named Michael. Trying to break this alcoholic cycle. 2 shots, 3 shots, just to start the day. My girl mad, cause I'm even drunk on Sundays. Every day, I'm headed to the liquor store. Take a shower, liquor coming out my pores. People saying, Mike Shawn, you better try and chill. Mind your business, and hand me some Advil. Got a headache, I'm so hungover. Gotta work in the morning, hope I'm sober. DUI, now I'm getting pulled over. Oh Lord, now I'm getting pulled over. Please, sir, step out the car. Hand me your license and recite the alphabet backwards. Backwards? Oh! Straight out of rehab, crazy alcoholic up in AA. Say my name out loud, they reply, hey. 60 days in a drug-free, clean stay. Cold word, I was on a little vacay. Sharing feelings that I never thought I'd ever say. Grabbing tissue, eyes sweaty, I don't wanna stay. Calling home, yo, let me talk to my maid. No, for real, let me talk to my maid. Man up, 12 steps is the game plan. Tell the truth if you really wanna beat it, man. No chicks, no drink, pass on the tab. Michael Shawn, and I'm straight out of rehab. We the worst rankers, baby. We have just ruined another classic song. Michael Shawn, Aristotle, Pluto, Rest Up, Pills, Cosby, my man Flip, Mika Badass. Yeah, Michael Shawn, we the worst record. You know what I say? Yeah, yeah. Straight out of rehab.
Don't never stop if you wanna be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Tap in, Michael Shawn on the Takeover Legends. Getting everybody on IG Live. Hey. Jay Black, Sexy Mo. Shout out to Shawnee Scott. She'll be back with us soon.
Very, very, very soon. Fresh your pages.
Hey, Black, you doing your thing on the board?
Well, you know, I do a little behind the scenes with no shine. I gotta push these buttons.
All right, just get on IG. Just get on IG Live, please.
For those who just rejoined the show, hit refresh. Make sure you're back live. Sometimes we come back, y'all a little behind in the comments. It's all good though.
All right, IG Live. Let me get Mo on IG Live real quick. I'm tired. What time is it? Damn, that's a long day, boy. I'm ready to tap out right now. No. Oh my goodness. Let me get Jay Black on this IG Live. All right, what we talking about? What we got going on? What is going on? We talked about Nate Cannon. We talked about a gang of stuff. What? Jay Black, what the hell's going on with your IG Live? Okay, all right.
I'm there.
Yeah, because you ain't want to play with us yesterday.
Yeah, sometimes I don't be wanting to be on IG Live. Sometimes.
Yeah, I felt like I was a kid. I knocked on your door, and your mom was like, "Jay Black can't come out to play today.
He can't play today. Nah.
He can't play today."
Put that comment back up. Let's read these comments. What was that? Great job, Jay Black, on keeping up with everything. Tam, just loving Jay Black.
Jay Black is producing today.
DJ Super Kobe said he wants to see you in his office for smoking.
Right, Super.
Shout out to DJ Super.
Called to the principal's office. No, but Mo was talking about some relationship stuff, and she had this scenario or topic.
Yeah, y'all just want to fight. Y'all just want to fight. Y'all just want to fight. That's all y'all want to do.
You know, Jay Black got me catching up on all my shows and stuff, and I'm binge watching a lot of shows. So I was watching The Shy, and Emmett and Tiffany, they got married, and Emmett is a serial cheater on the show. So when he settled down with Tiff, he didn't tell her right away that basically he smashed their business partner. Well, he felt like he needed to come clean. He was like, yo, yeah, it happened. And so Tiff got mad and went out and smashed another dude. And so they decided they're going to have this open relationship. She let out all her frustration sexually with somebody else. So my thing is they agreed to this open relationship, right? This open marriage. And it seemed to be fun. It was working. Tiff was, really into the guy that she sells weed to. He was really having fun with him. He got a couple of dollars. He make her feel, like a whole queen. And so she was digging this. But now Emmett is coming to the realization, like, wait a minute. All I really needed from the beginning was my wife. But Tiff is having fun. And she don't know if she wants things to go back to them just being exclusive. So my question is, like, with relationships, if you find out your mate is a serial cheater, would you be open to having an open relationship with them in order to not sever the relationship, to keep that person? And I know a lot of men are looking at me with the side eye because y'all don't like to give up. Y'all don't like to share. But she said he started it.
First of all, this question is based on a fucking TV show.
But it happens in real life,
Mike. No, it does happen in real life.
It does happen in real life. I do know people who are in open relationships right now. They're actually married and they're in an open relationship. They have parameters and rules.
You stupid. Back in the old Oh my god.
Tamara said you leaning into the mic. She knows it's about to let loose.
No, you never sacrifice certain things to be in a relationship, though. I mean, it sounded like he was willing. All right, let's do this open relationship.
Yes.
Or she actually was the initiator. Let's do this open relationship because I don't want to lose you as a person.
Yeah.
But if this is what you truly want.
Because remember, he's the serial cheater. So she before they got married.
One time.
No, before they got married, he was a ho. He cheated a lot. So he was supposed to be settling down. And technically, he didn't smash old girl before after they got married. It happened before, but he withheld the information. So basically, it's more or less, would you be okay if you knew that your mate was a serial cheater? But you didn't want to split up with your mate. Would you be okay with having?
First of all, that is not technically what you said. That's not what you said when you explained it.
So I'm prefacing the story there, but it doesn't. But your mate is a serial cheater. Would you be in an open relationship to keep your spouse or your mate?
No, you shouldn't. No.
You shouldn't.
No.
And if not, why?
Because nobody else fucking the person I'm with.
Oh, well, all right.
Is it that it's really that simple? Like nobody else is fucking the person I'm with. Now, if y'all both grew up and y'all both came into the relationship on an open relationship and y'all were going to swinger spots and y'all were based on that, I get it. But other than that, that's why I said the TV show. The TV show's bullshit. Like he's a serial cheater. Then all of a sudden, y'all get together. Then she starts fucking somebody else and y'all together. First of all, a serial cheater is probably going to be the most selfish person in the world. So once you fuck somebody else, he's not dealing with you anymore.
But on the show, it's the opposite. He started to really, really look at things differently when he saw that she was smashing somebody else. So it turned into a whole nother thing.
That's what I just said. Once a cheater sees you fucking somebody else, he's selfish. So he's not going to deal with it.
I would say good luck, Element, and I'm bouncing. Kevin Kersey out.
Goodbye. I don't care how much I love you. See you later. But you cheated. Yes, you're right. I did. And I just did what you did. Yes, you did. And you're going to leave? Yes.
You're going to throw it away. You're not.
I didn't tell you to stay. I didn't tell you to stay.
Both of them, it's clear both of them, in that relationship want to be together. They don't want to be apart from each other, but they're trying to figure out how to make it work. And so that's how this whole open relationship thing came about. And so just in that sense, do you think, Jay Black, if, you and your wife per se, hypothetically speaking,
oh God.
And I don't even know why I'm asking you this question because I already know the answer.
I'm trying to hear. I'm listening.
Would you be open to having an open relationship?
I'm gonna break my laptop. No, I just want to say this, y'all. I just want to say this.
If your wife was down,
simply because you forgive somebody for cheating, do not think the other person is gonna forgive you for cheating.
So,
simply because you forgive somebody for cheating, don't think when you cheat they're gonna forgive you. That's not how it works.
So what about if they're not cheating? What if it's just, the fact of, you see that this person is needing something that you can't constantly provide? Would you be open to letting your mate have an open relationship? It doesn't necessarily mean you have to act on it, but would you be open? Would you open up your relationship to explore other options?
No, I'm not having an open relationship unless we both have been built from the door. Step away from the keyboard, Mike, because I'm about to just break a laptop. Y'all be saying shit that don't make no sense. No, if we came into the relationship swingers, then we can rock.
That's a different story.
That's a different story. We both met each other and we were on the swinger shit. No, you're not going to get your rocks off because I cheated on you. Is it fair? No, but I'm not going to settle for what you settled for. Okay, you forgave me for cheating. And now you want me to forgive you for cheating. No.
That happens in real life, though. They do get over when someone, has the infidelities, and I'm sure there's people watching that literally either cheated on somebody and the person accepted them back, or they were the cheatee and and got cheated on, and you get past that. But
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I can love you with all my heart. If I find out you cheated on me, I will never talk to you ever again.
No.
So is it so the whole, because you preface swinging, right? So if they have agreed, they mutually agree that it's an open relationship, it's no longer cheating in their eyes, right? So would you be okay if you sign up for having an open relationship? In your case, Michael Shawn, you're saying that if y'all said y'all swinging from the door and it's open from the door, would you be okay with keeping it that way as the relationship progressed?
I think the cheating is the more realistic aspect there.
Why are we back on this? I just answered that.
Yeah. It's more so.
I just wanted you to lean into the mic a little bit more.
Trying to frustrate you. He can't breathe there, Bo. He got bad ribs right now. You trying to get him to scream.
Why are we back on the swinging thing?
I just wanted to lean into the mic a little bit more. Well, I mean, they did go to a club in one of the episodes. They went to a swing, to a swingers club. And I think even at that point, he thought it was a little fun.
Yeah, but is there something that you want to say about your situation right now? No. Since you want to play, we're gonna play.
No,
we have moved on We have moved on from the swinger situation like 7 minutes ago.
I think the cheating is where
No.
We're
gonna stay on the swinger situation.
Because I know Michael Shawn
are you in a swinger relationship or something?
Hell no. Hell no. First of all, I'm a Virgo. So I don't like to share. Okay? I don't like to share. And Jay Black, for once in your life, you need to back me up because Virgos don't like to share. No, we don't like to share. We stingy. We are stingy human beings when it comes to sharing mates and lovers and spouses. So yeah, that wouldn't work for me. Have
you ever though been in an open relationship?
Not knowingly.
I heard a stutter. I heard a giggle.
Not knowingly, because we call that cheating, right? But I think that when people, if you have a mutually agreed upon, and I've never experienced this, but I do know people who are currently in open relationships and they're married. And that's what works for them. That's what works for them. Stephanie says, I completely agree with you, Mike. First, I do not swing and will not put myself or my mate in that situation. Listen, I'm a big girl. I do not share shit. Laugh out loud. Steph, I mean, I'm with you on that. I don't like to share, but there are people out there.
Okay. All right. I'm not doing this anymore.
Mike, it's real life.
I'm not, but we moved on.
From the cheating or the swinging?
I have no idea. You confused the entire show. I don't know why you're stuck on the fucking swinging. Like, why would you bring back the show to the swing?
Mike, you lost the Ola Mill pose. You got to lean in when you do
it. My God. Jesus Christ. What?
You got him.
Oh, my God. You ain't got me on nothing. You got the show confused on what we're talking about.
So in the show, The Shy, we're prefacing the Shy, and we're talking.
I moved on from The Shy. We moved on,
right? But I'm prefacing the story for people who are trying to figure out what we're talking about. That's all. And so a cheating situation led them into the open relationship.
Getting over being cheated on or being a cheater. I think that's a realistic aspect that people deal with. Because there's people right now going through that. Like somebody got cheated on. Like I'm sure Mo. Have you ever cheated? Let's be honest. Have you ever cheated on someone?
Have I ever cheated?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't call that cheating. Mm-mm. Have I?
Wait. When you say I wouldn't call that, wait. It's something that you have in mind when you say I wouldn't call that cheating. So
because so I'm saying that because the relationship was already over, but it wasn't over in the other person's eyes. So that's why I said I don't call it cheating.
Did you express that it was over?
Oh, it was clear that it was over, but we were still involved.
Not be clear with the signs and reading the room, and so
no, it was definitely stated that it was over. Like we're done. We're not moving on. But we were in a situation where we were still cohabitating together. And still, laying up with each other. So that's why I said I don't call it cheating. Why do I hear Fabulous in the background? Breathe. Talk about Mike. Breathe.
So Mo, so you said you never cheated. What you would call cheating. Mm-hmm. But have you ever been cheated on?
Oh, absolutely. And
thinking about that one.
Mm-hmm. I've been cheated on more than just once, Jay Black.
So for the one that you took back, why did you take them back?
I think that every situation is different. So of course, you try to forgive and you want to believe that a person is not who they are showing up to be. But of course, I hate to say once a cheater, always a cheater, because I know everybody's circumstance is different, but he proved to be a serial cheater. Like after I caught him, he cheated again.
But why? I was just trying to figure out because you loved them. Like, what was the?
Because he probably kept going back to circumstances that they had moved on from, and he probably got fucking annoyed that she kept going back to a topic that he was done and over with, and she was like, "Let's go back to the topic again."
Actually, you would be surprised, Mike. Shut up, Mike. You would be surprised. I didn't throw it up in his face. I really wanted to move on from the situation, but therein lies the problem. You know, he took my kindness for a weakness. He cheated again, and so I was out. That was it.
You ever been to a swingers club?
No, I haven't. But I hear you can go without swinging.
I need a black and mild break. I gotta regroup. I gotta regroup. Y'all fucking annoy me today. Like I gotta regroup.
Oh, so don't matter what you call it, definitely still cheated.
I don't give a fuck about cheating. I don't care what
I'm reading the comments.
Ooh, get out of jail card free.
That would be dope in a relationship. Can everybody get one get out of jail free card?
Well, no, because that's setting you up to say, hey, you could cheat one time. But
that's what the fuck it's called. Yes, that's what it's called.
You setting yourself up if you say, yo, you got to get out of jail free card from the door. So that means that you got allowed to cheat one time.
Yeah.
Who the hell giving them out? Who the hell giving them out?
Yeah, that's what's a jail.
I'm reading the comments.
The fuck?
I don't purposely give out no damn get out of jail free card.
I'm too tired.
I'm so dead.
I'm too tired right now.
It's hard being the only ovary on the show today.
No, it's not.
Yes,
if you would just go with the flow with the show and not try and disrupt the wave, it would have been good.
No, but the swingers, because when you're in that swinger life,
we was riding with the whole. We were going somewhere. You're like, hey, how about them swingers? Goddamn it!
So Marcus said that's toxic.
Oh God!
He said that's toxic.
No, I'm about to turn my laptop off. Listen, swear to God.
What's up, Marcus?
I ain't even got the energy. I ain't got the. All right, yo.
Dave said you got him cracking up.
I can't right now.
I'm getting another car. Getting out the vehicle.
Didn't purposely do it, but you did. Hold up, actually, you didn't purposely do it, but you did. You took him back. You got out of jail free.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He did for a minute.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He did.
Oh my God.
He did. But I mean, I'm living in my truth. I mean, shit, I did. I took him back.
Maurice Palmer.
How do you break up with somebody? Like when you
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Oh, Jay.
I never said my life was not complicated, Jay.
Oh my God. This show is complicated. All right. I'm tired. Like I ain't got time.
I know because you legit, Mike. Literally, he has a lot of body aches. We don't know what's going on.
His body is aching, and then he want to go smoke a black and mild. I know.
God. All right, let's.
You ain't got time for my shit today.
Oh God! Oh my God, is so tired. Yes, Jesus Christ. You guys are crazy. Shout out to Stephanie.
Yeah.
God. Shout out to everybody on the IG live.
Yes.
No, I have no energy. I don't have any. Like normally,
going on with you? My mouth. You got to get it looked at. For real, I think you should go to urgent care. Honestly, though.
Yeah.
I mean, hard to breathe in your ribs. That's the real situation. I'm joking about it, but that's real.
Let me wave at everybody on IG live. Mo,
thank you, David.
This motherfucker. It has nothing to do about being honest. Okay, you know what? Since y'all want to fucking play, let's play. Let me tell you what Basic 101 is. Let me tell you what Basic 101 is. When we keep moving on a topic, we move on and we're flowing. and we're going in and we're having a conversation, and then you reverse it all the way back to the shit that we were talking about before. Like we're moving on. And we went back to this. I can't. Like Mike Shawn, how long have you had these symptoms? Since 78.
What?
Fuck these symptoms.
Oh, don't sleep on
like whatever. Like motherfuckers, if you have to put an RIP face, the RIP Mike Shawn, it's whatever.
Yeah, no, we're not breaking the shirts out yet. No.
God damn. Like, all right. Like,
Lady Q, we need to make some RIP shirts for Mike. Like,
make the RIP shirts and steam them bitches. Like, like,
we can't do that.
Here.
Go for it. Speaking of that personalized shirts, though, it is. Well, you know, I need to put that up. If you guys need some personalized shirts, actually, we make those, and it'd be something fun to do. We can do the Michael Shawn RIP shirt.
God. This show is the worst.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
It's the worst.
You kind of let me into that one.
But nobody said anything about the fact that you got a Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend shirt on today, but we don't have one. Yeah.
You know, my wife just been experimenting, making some personalized tees and stuff. So, yeah, so we'll get you one more.
Oh, all right. Let's take a break.
Let's take a little break and play a little song. Let's play one of your.
No, we need a topic or something. We got to get some. We got to do something because I'm not built. I'm not built today for it. I'm not built. Like we got to flow. Like when there's a flow going on, we just flow with it. We just flow with it.
I feel like I just got sent to the damn principal's office.
Yes, because you want to go back to swingers.
On the bench. I feel like I'm sitting outside on the bench and I'm just waiting my turn.
Like I just want to ask, what would make you think to go back to the swingers when we were in our conversation? I just want to know.
I did wrong.
Oh, he stopped it and said, let's go back to the swingers. Like we was flowing. She stopped it. She was like, hold up.
I've been here before, Mo. That pressure is real, right? You feel, you start getting like a little heat, like a little hot.
I feel a little hot.
You feeling pressure.
I feel
plenty of time.
I feel a little hot. Feel a little flush.
Just know that you will pass this at some point in life. Like you will get.
And I'm saying this because it takes so much energy to get it going. So when we get the flowing, and then you go against the tide, and then we have to go back to the beginning. I'm not building it back up. So fuck it. We can just talk.
Well, like Steph said, I'm swinging in my mind.
What y'all want to just talk about?
I'm not gonna make something out of nothing. I'm not gonna make something out of nothing and we just start like and then do whatever. Like it's
like the part, Mo, where you want to just close your camera. You just want to, you know what? I'm just take a break.
I'm gonna log off for the day.
No.
Like it's better to curse Jay Black out. Like if you want to be like, yo, Jay Black's a dickhead. I'm like, all right, let's go on that. We're gonna go on Jay Black's a dickhead. Or like Michael.
Oh, I've been here.
I'm not even gonna break it down. I'm just gonna say my bad. We were talking about cheating, talking about swinging. I got carried away.
I'm gonna send her the clip when it happens. Send her the clip when it actually happens. I got nothing to talk about. That's my thing. Like I have nothing to talk about. Like I have literally nothing to talk about.
Well, let's talk.
Ultimatums and deal breakers. All right. What did Mark say? So swinging is what? What did he say? So was swinging our key word for today?
Yes, that's the key word to ending the show. Like when you want the show to be over, anybody who wants the show to wrap up, just say swinging.
I actually got Joe actually swing to another topic.
Swinging to another topic.
All right, so maybe we'll take a little breather.
Fuck a break. Whatever. I'm gonna start smoking a black and mild in my goddamn apartment. I'm gonna start.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna start smoking right. You know what? Goddamn, y'all talk.
Hey, so it's Michael Shawn the Takeover Legends. We're gonna let Mike regroup, and maybe Mo won't talk about swinging no more. But we'll be right back. We'll be back, Mo. You'll be back.
The forbidden word.
I know how I feel, Mo. I feel the heat. You get a little hot, like your neck get a little sweaty. There's a lot of pressure. Yeah, I've been there. Oh wait, he back. Maybe we won't take a break. I don't know. Does Mike, is he breathing? Or you gonna sit right there and smoke for real?
So you really Mike, gonna smoke a black and mild with your ribs hurting? Nurse Crosby, hey Nurse Crosby, can you?
All right, now we can have a conversation. What do y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about?
Not swinging.
Steph says stop smoking, Mike. If your ribs are hurting, then it's hard to breathe.
No, my ribs are hurting because I did something while I was sleeping. I don't know what I did. That's when you start getting old. You know, you start getting old when you start pulling muscles while you sleeping. And legit, like I did something while I was sleeping on this damn couch. And my ribs is killing me for real. So when I was breathing it, somebody sent me a text message. Man, what up? That is hilarious. Somebody who's watching the show has my phone number, which sounds that's a little scary. All right. As long as they ain't say swinging. Listen.
Nurse Crosby brought badges. She said just so you can stop smoking.
Thank you. But I'm just gonna take that $3.49 and buy a single black and mild. That's all I'm gonna do.
The hell.
Said you want to talk? Let's just talk.
All right. So what was that thing Jay Black sent me? Look, I'm just reaching right now. I'm just because Jay Black sent this thing. Did we talk about the iCloud? They can read your iCloud and read everything on your iCloud now?
No. What it was Apple had announced for any individuals that have inappropriate content for like child molestation or anything like that, they're reporting people to the authorities now. So your cloud is really not your cloud. So they're looking at all your stuff. I mean, I get it for the child porn, but I think that may lead to something else. But yeah, so now your clouds aren't sacred anymore. They sharing your info and reporting you guys to law enforcement. They see something crazy.
Right.
Yeah. So now what? Go ahead.
I'm scared to talk. Which is still a First Amendment violation, and it's still a violation of your personal rights, right, Jay Black? The way that it is now. I mean, because what's the probable cause for them to go on your cloud and start pulling out selective material?
Well, if they're checking it, that means they're violating your rights. If they're checking it, that means they're in our iCloud, and that means, as we said, your phone has been watching you and listening to you. Your Siri's been listening to you. If you tell Siri and you ask her a question, do you think she's not listening when she's not asking? So if you're swinging in iCloud, stop. Real talk. Like, I'm done.
So if you're swinging.
No swinging. Real
what
talk.
What about swapping? See, this is not me. This is your listeners, Michael Shawn.
Golly.
Not me.
No, but yeah, so I mean, I think when it comes to child molestation and child pornography, I think there are things that are just all right. There's no such thing as snitching and all. No, that's a problem. That's a legit problem. But I felt like it can lead to other things. When it comes to, are you looking for that? But now you're going to see something else, and now you're going to start getting charged because you admitted to robbing somebody or burglarizing a store. You stole a shirt, or like where does it end? When those rights are
they were in your iCloud from the beginning. They were already in our iCloud. They were already checking. Like, we're really idiots to believe that now they're checking for child porn. They were already checking. And if they want to stop child porn, go to Pornhub and look at all the titles and categories that they have that basically are saying this shit. Why are you checking my iCloud? Why are you checking my iCloud when Pornhub is legal? How are you going to regulate my iCloud when Pornhub literally says Pornhub will have a title, your stepdaughter.
Right.
Having sex with your these are the reason why I stopped going to Pornhub, and I'm dead serious with this. If you just go on there and you tap the wrong box, it's in your history. Like if all you're doing, you're like, okay, I'm on
But I
Pornhub.
deleted. I deleted out my history. I delete the trash.
It's already there. But my thing is, anybody's ever been on Pornhub knows you go on there and you're like, sometimes you're drunk and you're drinking. You're like, let me get this little nut off, and you're like, okay, and you press the wrong button. You press the wrong screen. You're like, what the fuck?
Right.
Jeanette brought up a good point. Remember, we had that guy that was tongue kissing or using his tongue to kiss the little kid
on a boy's neck. I think we had that clip.
Mm-hmm. Like, y'all say Joe Biden?
No.
Oh, my bad.
He said the guy who was on the air on the flight and he was playing with his kid, 3-year-old little boy, and sucking on his neck.
Oh, that was disgusting. Yeah, that was ridiculous. That was disgusting. Yeah. Like, whatever. If you don't see the problem with that, then you don't understand what the whatever. Whatever that rapper.
You got to protect people, but when it comes to your browser, but Pornhub, what you're saying, they're really not kids though. I think they just say it. I think maybe that's in the title.
But it's really the promotion. They're not underage, or they're not supposed to be.
But they got all types of transgender. Mm-hmm. They got all types of transgender. They got all types of stuff on there that if you press the wrong thing, it's in your history.
Mm. But that's not a crime.
No, but how is that legal that a kid? There's no regulation. You just have it on there so kids can go on Pornhub. Any kid can get on Pornhub now.
You're saying as far as just the Google aspect.
There's no verification on Pornhub to say whether you're of age or not, Jay Black.
But you as the parent supposed to regulate that. You're supposed to have certain sites blocked, certain things.
But my thing is, if you have stepdaughter, mother-in-law, and this and that, it gets deeper. And if you press the wrong thing, it's in your search. Mm-hmm. It goes in your history, and then all of a sudden you got to explain while somebody's looking in there. But you're not regulating some shit that has any. I wish I can go on Pornhub right now to show y'all all the fucking titles that they have.
You sound like an expert though, Mike. I don't know.
No, that's why I stopped.
He said he canceled his subscription. Jay
no, I didn't cancel the subscription. I just didn't go back on. I didn't because I was looking. I was like, wait a second, that shit says this, that, and that, and that's when I stopped going. I was like, this is crazy. But that's how they get somebody. So somebody just happened to press the wrong thing.
But I think them looking in your iCloud for stuff is more of like that little video clip probably, or it's something with not what website you visit. I think that may hurt your case if you're into child porn, and then they also got you on Pornhub searching for kids.
Do you know how naive you are that you think they're going in your iCloud for child porn? They're going in your iCloud and they're using the excuse as child porn so they can check everything about you. So everybody can be like, oh, what we mad at? Mm-hmm. They're going to check child. No, they're in your iCloud. They are not supposed to be in your iCloud.
Well, it's already against the law to even send pictures up. You know how you take cute baby pictures of your kids and things like that. If they are exposed in any type of way, that's actually considered pornography. If you send it to someone, like say you send it to your wife, oh, I took a picture of the kid today. He was, in his bath. If it's exposing any of their private parts as a child, that's considered pornography. And sharing pornography.
So we finally got to the spot where we have no privacy. Just think about this. If a government official broke into your house 15 years ago and grabbed your photo album and looked through your photo album and took your photo album, you'd be like, how the fuck can you just come into my house and take my photo album? How can you do that? Mm-hmm. That's what they're doing. They're going into your photo album on your phone. And they're using the child porn, which is very important. We don't want any of these nasty child molesters touching our kids. But they're using that excuse to be allowed to go into your stuff. And the first thing is child porn. And then what if it's like a political view you have? Or political party you have, or what if you are against the president and now they're in your iCloud and they go like, oh, this motherfucker was saying this and that and saying that, and he's burning the flag, he's doing whatever. No, this is like nuts. This is nuts. Nobody has any privacy, but it's because just like I'm on this IG Live right now, our whole lives are based on IG Live. We're on Media Room 360 TV. We're online. We're on the phone, and our whole lives are sat right here. There is no privacy anymore. There is no privacy.
I will say, listen, me and my wife be talking. I just say, I got to taste some Pizza Hut wings. Pick up my phone, and it's like, was it already going to be there? Or so I get,
That algorithm picks up things that your text. If you notice when you open up certain apps, it'll say, can they share the information across like other apps? So this information is being exchanged across multiple platforms.
My God.
Yeah. So our privacy. But hey, what do you do though? You need your phone. You need technology. You don't want to go back to the days where we didn't have it.
There's people out here with just phones.
Let me tell you something. You want to have a revolution? Have people start turning these cell phones off and see how crazy everything gets. Watch. Have millions of people say, I'm turning my cell phone on from this time, turning it off from this time to this time. And watch Joe Biden get on a microphone and acknowledge it. Let millions of people say, you know what? From so-and-so time, from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 7 o'clock at night, we're all turning our cell phones off. Number one, traffic would be crazy because y'all. I don't know if y'all know the GPS and the Waze and all the GPSs are based on other people's cell phones, so they would be fucked up. Let a whole 50 million people say we're turning our cell phones off and plan for it. Give it like a week and be like, hey, on this day, cell phones will be turned off so everybody can plan. That would be a revolution.
But people are too addicted to their phones to even play with that experiment. People are like really addicted.
To have like national turn your cell phone off day.
No, but you know what it is? Like we think protesting in the streets is what you got to do. Protesting in the streets is old. You start protesting on these cell phones and you start turning it off and you start saying, or people, if ever there was somebody who could actually lead people to unsubscribe to IG.
Oh, wow.
And the TikTok. You want to really do a protest and a boycott? Get America to boycott TikTok and see how fast people will listen to what you're standing up for.
She's getting a landline. Do people even know what a landline is? Go ahead.
No, she's right.
Those are so scarce these days. Those are scarce these days.
But she's absolutely right. I just thought about it when there was a situation with my phone. I was like, yo, I don't have a landline. But I'm telling you right now, the next civil rights leader that really wants to work, shut down TikTok, shut down IG and say we're not going to be a part of it and have 50 million people do that and see how fast those companies go, what do y'all need? You won't even have to go to the government.
Yeah. Marcus Palmer said, have you guys ever watched The Social Dilemma? If not, find it and watch it. Not sure if it's on Netflix still.
I never even heard of it. I'm assuming it's about social media probably and technology. The social dilemma.
That's the boycott, but we're so scared to do it because it's like, so how do we know everybody else is doing it?
Right.
How do we know Mo ain't on her phone? Where's my cell phone at? Why gotta be just me leading this charge? Yeah. People want their phones. They can't live without them.
And this whole social media thing is so powerful that you can't even get the most powerful person because then they have to relinquish, they have to make the sacrifice. All right, let's take a break.
24 hours without your phone is freeing, but to get the masses to do it, Mike, like J Beck said, how you know if I'm not on my phone, how you know he's not on his phone. Everybody want to make sure everybody else is doing it before they chime in.
Well, Paul said, but the craziness of that idea is you need social media to tell you everyone to stay off.
How you gonna get the message out there?
How you gonna get the message out there, Mike?
No, you put the message out there. You put the message out there first and say that. Then is the trust system. Then you go like, we're off the grid.
We can't even trust people when we're doing a gas strike. Everybody don't buy gas on this day. People still be at them pumps buying gas. I thought we supposed to be the years of unity. We supposed to be showing these people. So.
I got places to go. I need gas. I got places to go.
But if you ever did it, that would be the person that they would listen to. If you ever organize people to actually do it and get off the shit, I'm telling you, then these companies would listen to your policies, and these government officials, you wouldn't even have to go directly to them. These companies would be like, listen, y'all about to lose trillions of dollars because we're about to fuck the economy up because they're off the grid. So y'all better do something.
Well, financial chokeholds always make people pay attention.
All right. 8 o'clock.
Take a break. We come back with
8 o'clock
allegedly.
Central. Oh, allegedly with Sexy Mo. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. 9 o'clock on the East Coast.
And guess
what?
There's no swinging involved.
You're stupid. We'll come back. Give me like a 4-minute break, y'all. It's Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah, y'all. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. What was the lowest point where you were like, I don't know if I can get out of this? Like, what was the lowest point in your life where you're like, I think I've screwed up so much that I can't lift myself from this, God?
Well, it had to be when I was in jail, and I had a new baby. And I was in jail for months for bank robbery. And I'm doing a documentary. Y'all think you know, but you don't really know.
No, we don't know. Go ahead.
Just out of curiosity, when you said robbing the bank, was it the Cleo style from Set It Off, or was it the pass the note? Like when you was robbed, like what did you pass the note, or when you came in there guns a-blazing? Everybody get down.
I worked at the bank I robbed.
Inside.
I just took the money and went like this.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
Hey, did you see Akon? He was in the news. Akon apparently had his car stolen, car jacked, and he ended up calling 911. And basically the 911 operator kind of checked him a little bit. Did you hear about it, Mike? Did you hear it?
No, I saw it. How did 911 operator, if somebody stole my car, how's the 911 operator? How do I get checked?
Because he I guess said he's carjacked, and she's like, no. There wasn't no carjack. You just had your car stolen. Like he's trying to call for help in the moment. I just play the clip.
Hey, yes, how you doing? Yeah, I was just carjacked at the gas station for my Range Rover.
And what gas station? What's the address?
The gas station is 761 Neiman's Marcus. But I have a tracker.
Listen, 761 Neiman Marcus is not a street in the city of Atlanta. What's the address you're at so I can get a police out there to you? And what's the name of the gas station?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, ma'am. This is not the gas station. This is where my car is actually parked because I have a tracker on it.
What gas station you at? Have you made a police report?
Yeah, the police is on their way, but they've been on their way for a whole hour.
And you say you were carjacked?
Yes, ma'am.
At gunpoint?
No, I wasn't at gunpoint.
What happened then?
I was literally getting gas, and they just jumped in the car. And
That's not a carjacking. That's not a carjacking.
Oh, okay.
Someone stole your car.
Yes, ma'am.
What do we do with? First, she was nosy, like it wasn't a 911 call. Where you at? What's your address?
I'm not getting fired up this early. I'm not getting fired up. Like Jay already did it to me. I'm not getting fired up this early.
No, Mike said, son. What was you thinking? What were you thinking? So it felt like she checked him. I don't know what it was.
God, man. What I'm gonna say is gonna be just ignorant. It's gonna be ignorance on top of ignorance, but it's gonna be true. But everybody's just gonna take it as ignorance. Like,
no, see, I gotta know now. Just speak it. I'm curious.
The last person you want to call on 911 if you're black is another black person on 911. That's the last person you want to call.
Especially Auntie.
The last person you want to answer the phone is another black person.
Aunt Lunell. That was Aunt Lunell.
Technically, that's not a carjack. That's I just. Your GED ass got this job because you didn't need no goddamn like levels of. He just said He was like, yo, there's a tracker on the car. So I know where the car is at. Yeah, but where did you get? Where did you actually get? Where did it actually stupid, bitch? Where did you get them there? Where did you get? And where did you get them there? And technically that was in your car. How many kids you got, bitch? I bet you don't know none of their dads, do you? Now they all laugh. They all laugh. That's why I'm sitting here and shut the
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Tap in. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Michael Shawn, J Black, Sexy Mo. Shawnee Scott back with her soon. Shout out to everybody rocking with us on Media Room 360 TV. Make sure you download that app and rock out with us. And this is what we call Allegedly with Sexy Mo.
I think I got knocked off your live.
No, my phone's dying.
Okay. I keep saying I'm gonna send you that wireless charger so you can charge and be on live at the same time.
Yeah, I have one. I don't know what I did with it, but I need that. I definitely need that, and I need something to hold it so I can still charge. But yeah, my phone was dying. I think I was on like 15%. Then it just shuts off, and it's ignorant when everybody's on.
Disrespectful.
Just disrespectful. Just disrespectful.
Hey, Steph.
What up? All right, Mo, let's go.
So this week, Michael Shawn, it is divorce, fussing, fighting. I want my money. It's always over money, right?
Yeah.
And so Talib Kweli and DJ EQ is no different. Right now, they're in the middle of a nasty, debatable divorce. They're debating over the whole separation date. He's saying that they separated basically back in 2015 when he moved out of the house that they shared together. And she's claiming that he just moved out in 2020. Now you're saying, why is this so important? Because this establishes how long they were together and married and living together as a couple, which drives how much she should be getting in spousal support.
Oh,
so,
oh God, go ahead.
Yes, longer you're married, the more money you gotta shove out. So, he said that he basically moved out. He alleges that she was aggressive, she was violent towards him, which I had no idea. Like all of this was going on. But he said that she was physically violent with him, and that basically he supported her for the last 5 years financially, never asked her for rent, even though it was over. They were legally separated. And he actually sold the house that they were living in, but let her keep the $30K profit from it. So right now she's asking for $2,000 a month in spousal support, which is nothing. I'm not sure if there's any kids involved because she hasn't asked for child support.
Well, it depends on how much money you're making. Like $2,000 a month is a lot. Like that's a mortgage for most people. Like that's still a lot. I don't know how much Talib is actually making right now. He's a great MC. He has a great podcast. He has a great podcast, the whole nine. But y'all,
his net worth is $4 million according to Google. $4 million.
So that's
it don't make no sense to get married if you. This is why when I made that rule and y'all got mad, this is why I told y'all when you come into a marriage, what you have is what you leave with. Now, whatever we happen to build together, we have an account that we put money together. We split it evenly. But this is why men and women don't nobody want to fucking get married. Because you get punished at the end if you happen to succeed more than the other person during the marriage. You wind up having to come out your pocket when you realize you don't want to. When you realize, or if the other person realizes they don't want to be with you anymore. Like, what is this? When I come into the marriage, I got $300. Right. When you come into the marriage, you got $1,500. I can't touch that. Whatever you do, we agree that we have one account. All we have to do, this law is so simple. All we have to do is say, this is the account that when we get divorced, we split even. right here.
But what they say, Mike, you can't plan for a divorce because that's not the end goal. So if you're planning for it, it's going to happen. You can't put that in the atmosphere.
Jay, if 51,
I'm just going by what they say.
It's like the back door. It's like the back door of a relationship.
If 51%, which is the majority, end in divorce, 51% of marriages end in divorce. So that's the majority. So the likelihood of you ending in a divorce. So can we plan for that? Can we make a plan where we go like, okay, you guys have to put a joint account. Whatever money you put in, that's the money you split. But if my career blows up and I get 20 million and you get and then when you go like, well, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Okay.
I help support you at home so you can build that empire. I'm entitled to that.
But if now you know the rules from the beginning, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Who the hell I wouldn't advise anybody to get married right now. If you're gonna blossom, I wouldn't advise anybody to get married because you gotta pay out. Because if it don't work, you gotta pay out.
But normally, if you at that point where you feel like you want to get married, you're not looking for it to fail.
But it will.
It might not. I'm with you though, Mike, but I'm not with you because you can't say it will fail.
But I'm trying to plan your numbers. You talking about this, but it will.
I'm just going by the numbers. The numbers tell you it will.
Well, why can't we? Let's just think about.
Jay, you've been divorced. You've been divorced.
According to the courts, they said I was divorced twice, but yeah.
I've been divorced. I've been divorced. The only reason Mo hasn't been divorced is because Mo ain't get married.
Wow.
Damn.
Wait, so is there anybody out there
Has Shawnee Scott been divorced?
She's been divorced too. So anybody married once and stayed married and still with your hubby or wifey for all of these years? Or
my parents.
And if you have, God bless.
Wow. So the statistics are, so far it was 3 of us on this show. All 3 of us been divorced. So I mean, there's a small sample size, but it makes you wonder.
A small sample size. Think of all the people. Think of all the people you know. Marriage was originally designed as a business transaction. Women could not hold wealth, and that's the Nick Cannon thing. We know.
Now you gotta be thinking about my aunts and cousins and. Wow.
No.
See, now y'all gonna make me go back in the shell again. I was opening up. I was warming up to the idea of marriage again, and then Michael Shawn said it's gonna fail.
So think about everybody you know.
Oh no, yeah.
You do the statistics with everybody. If you do the statistics with everybody you know, wow. I never looked at it from that.
But my thing is like, if you know from the door, when we get into this is what we get out. Like nobody wins. This is the account. We put the money in, you put your money in, and we can split that. My money is my money, your money is your money. I'm sorry.
So Steph's one. So wait, so it's 3 divorced on this show panel to Steph's 1. So that's Steph has never been divorced and she's been married for 13 years.
So, you're the unicorn.
Yeah, she's a unicorn.
You're the unicorn.
My mom who's listening, she's never been divorced.
God bless.
Okay, 3-2. Yeah. So that's 3-2. Interesting though. That's deep. I don't know why that's deep for me. It's like, wow, if you think about everybody you know that's been married, have they ever? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the odds are that you're not going to make it, but you can't go into it with that mindset. You're supposed to go in there. It's going to work. We're going to win. We're going to beat the odds. We're going to be Steph and that unicorn. We're going to be Miss Wakefield.
Yeah.
It's not even like the back.
Tam's been divorced too, so that's 4-2.
It's not even the back door. It's the reality of nobody should be able to leave a marriage and then get sucked dry. Male or female. Yeah, like pause. Like there should be some individual responsibility. I love him, especially in his Louis Armstrong. Yes.
Dave, he does that Louis Armstrong impersonation.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you who is trying to they're in the middle of another nasty divorce, which is Erica Mena and Safari. I reported back a few weeks ago and I told you that allegedly Erica had damaged like $30,000 worth of Safari stuff because she was mad. Well, she just copped to it. They're in the middle of a nasty divorce. And she said, you know what? I did do it. She said, I messed up. I bleached up his clothes. I bleached up his expensive sneakers, cut the laces. I did all of that. So to make amends, to try to I guess, help him come back from that, she cashed apped him $4,000.
I'm sure his stuff was worth more than
so
$4,000.
yeah, and that's what he said. He said my stuff was worth at least $30,000, and so he is basically still fighting in court and saying, she needs to pay for that.
What type of child are you? Wait,
wait. What's your thoughts on what? Safari or Erica?
Erica, what type of child are you?
Okay.
So she claims because she was pregnant and she caught him cheating while she was pregnant. There goes that cheating thing again, Mike. That, hey, she was mad. Her hormones was raging. She couldn't get at him. So she got at the next best thing, his prized sneaker possession and collection. And she went at it. She went ham. The bleach and the scissors went to flying. And she messed up all his shit.
It's just a bunch of... But... Y'all don't even have the right to call yourselves adults. Y'all don't honestly, y'all don't even know what it's like to be an adult and understand that you're furious over something and you can't do something as childish as burn somebody's stuff up. But you know what? I blame it on the movie Waiting to Exhale when everybody was so happy when Angela Bassett lit up all his clothes and all that other stuff. Because y'all, yeah, it's childish. It's dumb. Just leave the relationship and move on. Just I've
been told by people who are lighting your shit up, so to speak. I've been told that they've been so enraged and so angry because they can't get to the person who's hurt them. So they go after what, they love the most, which is sometimes materialistic stuff.
And I'm sure everybody in the argument may have done something that they're not proud of with a material. I mean, I don't know if we want to share on the panel, but
what's the worst thing you've done?
No, I mean, people. Go ahead. No, we all done something petty. I'm sure we it's childish, like he said.
But my thing is, we brag about it, and nobody ever schools us and goes like, "Yo, you know how stupid that is to be driving by a chick's house because you want to know where she's at? Do you know how crazy that looks? Do you know how dumb you look? All the stuff that we've done. If somebody before us would have been like, yo, let me tell you what you don't do. You don't burn people's stuff. You don't stalk them. You don't check their phone. You don't go through their drawers. You don't do any of that. If you think something's going on, you ask the person a question. If you don't believe them, then you move on. We don't act like adults. We act like fucking kids.
Kathy said, but it feels good afterwards when you do something.
No, it don't, Kathy. No, it don't.
She said she needs the immediate gratification.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Because that's why people leave. That's why people leave and they move on with their lives. And other people get stuck with stories about being on probation because you want to wild out and you got cops coming in. First of all, Safari and Erica Mendez, did we really take their marriage seriously?
For a little bit. I think it was like a brief moment with the baby.
Yeah.
I thought
and you know what? That is the most embarrassing part, is that we knew that this relationship wasn't going to last, but y'all two motherfuckers decided still to have kids, and God bless them, because every child is a blessing. But it's like nobody still acts like an adult. And trust me, it took a long time for me to get there to be acting as an adult. But we still act like a bunch of kids, and we got the nerve to be raising kids. You burning stuff up in your 30s. Erica, in your 30s. You're burning people's sneakers up.
She bleached, cut the laces. Ain't no coming back for them. You can't even revive those sneakers that she cut.
I was petty once. It was like a favorite lotion, a brand new lotion bottle. I poured all the lotion out. I was petty once in my time before.
Yeah.
You really like that lotion? Or I'm mad, so I'm gonna pour all the lotion out. It was stupid. It was funny.
I've had
but it felt good. It felt good, like Kathy said.
That's crazy. Like that's her lotion, no J Black.
I know you can just go buy another bottle, but in the moment when you're angry, I guess, or I don't know, it was stupid.
So
I just wanted,
You gonna walk around here ashy, bitch, for what you did to me.
This was many years ago. That was my current situation. But as an adult, sometimes you do petty stuff. And I'm sure Mike did too. He can shake his head all he wants. We all got stories where we do something stupid and petty when you're angry. And,
I don't yell at. I mean, I don't yell at people. I've never done I've never destroyed anybody's property. I've yelled at people.
But say if you brought the property for them, like I brought this for you, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this and destroy it.
I haven't destroyed it, but I've taken something back and got my money back. And the guy at the jewelry store was like, "But you just brought this. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." Yeah,
Mike think it.
I've been petty Betty. I've been petty Betty a few times in my life.
That's what Mike can think.
I haven't destroyed anybody's property. I mean, I've cursed people out. I've degraded them. I've never like to me, like, so what happens after that? Like, after I rip up everything, but so ta-da.
It's kind of like you got me, but I got you back. Like it is very juvenile, but it is self-satisfying in the moment. It is.
Yeah. I just didn't want to be throwing glass in a glass stone in a glass
house. In a glass house.
I mean, we all had a petty moment. We all had a petty moment in life.
I've had several.
Being transparent, like Mike still thinking.
Honestly, I don't like, maybe the pettiness is that maybe I cheated on you on purpose and fuck one of your friends. Like maybe
dun dun dun.
Plot twist.
What in the world? Too far. I was just saying a little property.
Yeah. When I was super younger, like my thing was, okay, we gonna play. Watch, let's play.
I'm gonna fuck your friend.
And y'all trifling bitches, let me fuck you. Like, I know I was super young. I was like in my 20s, but that's petty or whatever. But we like
Jay Black poured out all her Juniper Breeze.
Oh God,
that was the scent back in the day. You poured out my Juniper Breeze,
you would have really won, and you would have won if you fucked one of her friends. You would have really won. Like you pouring out stuff. Can you imagine? You would have really won. I can be petty, but I would not take the energy to destroy property. No, I mean, to me, I don't know. See, I believe in karma, so I stay away from petty. I don't believe in karma, but I'm not gonna get into that whole thing. David said, but that's what Safari gets. That's what he get for being so thirsty. He wifed her, then gave her kids. But he's the same one that said taking care of kids is hard. He's just realizing that now. Okay, Dave.
Well, remember, he didn't want the second one. He had told her that, I think, before she before she announced that she was pregnant. He wanted to wait. He said, I want to enjoy our relationship. I want to enjoy our marriage. You know how I feel about, another kid right now. So that was like one of the biggest like fights in their relationship too.
But Mike's transparency, jeez.
Yes.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah. Your Tupac voice.
When I was like 18, 19, and 20, I was ruthless. I'm like, all right, we gonna play those games. You wanna do whatever, then let's go.
Ruthless Records, boy.
And it was dumb. But goddamn, when you hit like 24, 25, 30 years old and you still cutting people's shit up and you still pouring out lotion. I don't know I don't know what the hell you was thinking. Just like,
but the lotion?
First of all, that was almost like a pause moment.
I was younger.
You almost should have said pause while you were pouring it out. You should have paused.
You could have at least used it.
Pouring this out.
Wasting lotion around here.
Erica Mena is 33 years old, according to Google. I don't know if that's a stage or age.
I will say this, and this is more dysfunction than petty. There are people that I said I was going to get back, and it took years to get them back. Years. And I got them back. And the crazy thing is, I don't even know they know that I did it to get them back for what happened like 6-7 years before. But I said, I'm going to hurt your feelings.
Wow. The king of holding a grudge, all right? Jesus.
Yeah.
No, like for those who think they know what Pisces are, let me tell you what Pisces are. Pisces will hold a grudge and you'll never know they have a grudge against you. They will get back at you and you won't even realize that they got back at you. But I am satisfied that there are people that it took years for me to get them back. Like I shitted on them. Like literally.
I don't know about holding grudges, Michael. You can't give people the power when you hold a grudge. You know?
Yeah, no, you are absolutely right. Dog, you are absolutely right. And it's no, you're right. And I made sure that the disrespectful shit I did was so disrespectful that everybody around was like, "Oh, Mike ain't shit." And I was like, "I'll take that. Got you back."
I mean, with you, fuck a friend. I mean, how
got you back,
a friend? How you know? I think that's the ultimate get back right there.
I had to work through that during therapy. Like my therapist was like, "That is weird." Like when your therapist just says he has no creative like wording, and he just goes, "That's weird." Like I said, "Yeah." Like I met the person when I was 18. This happened. And around like 27, I got him back.
That was deep.
You remember?
That was deep.
You remember in 1999 when you did
that?
No, for real,
bitch. 2008. Gotcha.
No, for real. Man, listen, that's a weird, but that's a weird circumstance because that stuff like that. You're not supposed to do. You're really not. But it goes with it.
Goes back to Kathy, but it feels good in the moment.
In the moment.
Yeah, but and Kathy, I know what you're saying. It feels good, but at the end of the day, I'm sitting there going like, "Yo, I spent that much time
and energy,
and that much energy, and mind you, nobody even understood me getting the person back. Nobody still understands."
It's not for anybody to understand. That's something, that's something that only you and you alone can understand how gratifying it is. That's a self-gratifying thing when you getting somebody back for something that they did to you.
If I got deeper into this, man, listen, I took mental notes at 17, 18. I took mental notes.
Oh, then that must have been really a deep-rooted hurt. It must have been something real bad for you to say, you know what, at some point in life, I'm gonna get you back. I don't need it right now, but at some point in this lifetime, I'm gonna get you back.
Mark said, "Damn, Mike, I'd rather be on Santa Claus naughty list than to be on your shit list." I don't forget.
Oh, man.
But now I'm at a point where like it's whatever. Like I've done enough shit that I'd be a damn hypocrite to be like I'm holding this against people. But when I first started coming up, when I tell you, if I really put it out there on how I strategically said I'm going to be in somebody's life simply to get them the fuck back, god damn. Yeah, I was psychotic. All right. Go next story, Ma. I don't know how we got on this next story.
Well, Michael Shawn, Molly Mall of Love and Hip Hop, he's supposed to be turning himself in to do 33-month sentence. Well, he's asking the judge right now, can it be delayed? Because he thinks that he needs to have this procedure, this biopsy to find out if this is a cancerous situation. So he's asking the judge, but the judge is basically clapping back like, hey, it doesn't take that long to get a biopsy. We're not going to really delay this any longer. So I don't think that he's going to get the stay for it.
Stall tactic.
What's the stall tactic? But 33 months, was that a year?
Oh,
and
no, that's it's 12. It's 12 months in a year.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right. I said 12 months. Oh shit.
This is all behind him running an illegal prostitution service out of LA. When he was on Love and Hip Hop, everybody's trying to figure out what he did outside of producing. Well, he got jammed up in that whole running the whole prostitution ring, and so he got 33 months behind it. In the feds.
It just kills me because the people who are like veterans going to jail, they're like, or prison, I should say, they're like, that ain't nothing. You could do that.
Right. You
that
do
shit
that on your head.
That shit sounds like eternity.
Yeah.
Just
3 years in that bitch.
So damn near 2024.
Oh shit.
2020. I see you in 2024. He may find love, love after lockup. We was talking about that earlier. He may find love while he in jail. He may find somebody to hold him down.
I'm pretty sure they have, they probably also taken away his passports because he is a flight risk. He has dual passports or dual citizenship. So I'm pretty sure that they've taken all those parameters. It ain't nowhere for him to go. So he tried to pull this one out the woodworks, and I don't think.
First of all, he should have been left. If he ain't leave before the trial, like if I'm gonna leave right before
during COVID.
I'm gonna look at my lawyer and be like, look, what are the chances? And be like, I don't look good.
33 months.
You were running a process, and you're like, so you're saying 3 years and 3 months? Yeah. Like if I'm gonna leave right the fuck. Like I'm telling you, I'm leaving right there, or I'm just like gonna be like, fuck it.
But here's the thing: if you know, like, you're right next to Nevada, where prostitution is legal. So why chance those football numbers? And do it in LA. If you're running a sophisticated prostitution ring, why not do it somewhere where you know you ain't gonna get no jail time?
She not do it. She talking about you want to do it somewhere.
Yeah, because chances are to do it legally in Las Vegas, you probably have to pay some type of fee.
Yes, well, you have. Yeah, I think you have to.
Yeah, so you got to pay a fee. You got to get it into a license. You got to get into a. You got to get into a union for the girls that do. No, for real. You got to get it because the strippers out there. The prostitutes out there got to get HIV tests. They get health screens, the whole nine. And
so pussy has a union now.
Yes, and it should, because in this country prostitution should be legal, and it should be it should be legal, and they should have health care where you go, like, you have to take these screens so prostitutes wouldn't be getting killed, get their necks sliced, and it happens anyway.
You said prostitution should be legal?
Yes, it's legal in Vegas. It should be legal, and it should be they should actually regulate it and be like, okay, every 3 months, if you want to be down with this, you got to take these tests. You got to make sure this, and then you eliminate the pimps. You eliminate the people killing these prostitutes. Whatever. It's gonna happen anyway. It's gonna happen anyway.
Outside of Vegas.
Well, as soon as the government learns how to tax your coochie, I'm pretty sure that it'll happen. It's always about the money and the dollar sign.
And that's what I'm saying. So now you have a W-2 or W-9, whatever, and you're a no, for real. Wow. And now you're
your coochie taxes.
Yes, that's what they. But my thing is like that. This is how people felt about legalizing weed like 10 years ago. They're like, yeah, real. Yeah. If Vegas is regulating this, and these prostitutes are paying taxes, like the government, if you want your money, okay, we have another stream of revenue that you can actually, like, damn it, if you really want to be gangster about it, how about you use the revenue from the prostitutes in your city to help the educational system? So you can add.
But you're encouraging little girls to go into that field, and like, I don't know.
You're stopping little girls because now you're saying you have to be a certain age, and now you have to have an ID card, and now you can't be 15 or 16. So now you're stopping something that is happening regardless, and you get to check it. And now you're creating more jobs because you need more people to actually check all this stuff. You need more people to research all this stuff. You need more police officers and all that. So you're stimulating the economy where you're getting more people to work.
Stimulating?
Yeah.
Insurance premiums on the coochie.
Yes.
Taxes on the coochie. W-9s.
People.
It's happening. Take a recess on this topic. I don't know about that one.
It's happening anyway. The craziest thing I ever experienced was a comedy club called Caroline's in New York City. And we were all in there. And this girl was in there. And it was me. I'm not going to name the comedians. And this girl just happened to be, she looked like a consumer. She was one of the people that was in the comedy show. And we kept talking. Everybody kept talking. And we all walked outside. And everybody was like, yo, we gonna get something to drink? I was like, yeah. And the girl just happened to be standing there. And it was me, another comedian, and another comedian. And the comedian was like, yo, you come to get something to drink? And she was like, yeah. And then we were walking, and I was like, hey, how you doing? She was like, do you know how much it's gonna cost for me to go with you? And I was like, what? I said, what are you talking about? And I was the one lingering in the back. I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, yeah, how much it's gonna cost? She looked like a regular person. She wasn't dressed crazy. And I'm sitting there going, this is all the prostitutes all over the place. Like the poor thing was like about to get whatever. But my thing is like, if this is happening in every city, it's happening in every single city. Just regulate the shit.
What did Tam say?
Let them make money.
She said, what did she say, J Black? Not a premium on the JJ. Yes. And if you break it, you got to pay the deductible. $500.
Hey,
$1,000 deductible if you break it. You get into an accident.
The fact that giving up sex for money is illegal makes no sense. Think about that. It's your vagina.
It's yours. It's because the government haven't figured out a way to monetize it. Once they figure out a way to get a percentage of what you making off your coochie.
Yeah, but they monetize it, and that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. It's already happening in Vegas.
I get your angle when you just say that. If it's your body, if you want to do what you want with this person,
who cares?
What did they say? It's one of the oldest professions in the world.
No, it's the oldest profession in the world. Like, who? If that's what you want to do, if you want to charge me $100 and be like, "Hey, you want to hit?"
Well, it just sounds so crazy, though. It's just when you say that.
But it belongs to you. Like, if Mo said she's making donuts and she made donuts and she said, "You want a donut?" And I said, "Yeah." She said $5. Boom! Here's $5 for the donut. It's the same shit.
But
it's even more
for the coochie.
Yeah, like it don't make no god. It makes no sense, y'all.
I think everything has a price tag, and everything. Like I said, the government just wants to monetize and get their cut. That's all it boils down to.
Monetize?
Yes. Monetize. Depending on how you're using it.
What is monitor? What is she saying?
In a sentence, depending on how you use it in a sentence. But I mean, but you know, I don't think anybody right.
You want to hit?
Anybody has a right to tell you that you can't charge. You charge to get into amusement parks. Why can't you charge to ride that ride? But I know what is up for sale, Michael Shawn, and Safari might want to get in on this since he got that cash app from Erica Mena. Kobe Bryant's shoes that he wore in the first NBA game that he played in is going on the auction block, and the minimum bid is about $100K. And they think that they're probably going to go for the upward of $500K.
Wow!
So a collector's going to get them. A collector's going to get them. They're probably going to pay top dollar for them too. The auction is tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm good. I won't be bidding.
Yes,
they have a signature on it, and
it's always been like this is a big market
so
for it.
She don't need money. Like, why are she selling them because they need money? That's not. Is that Vanessa selling them?
So I don't know who's in possession of them. That's a good question. Who's in possession of them? Or if because I know that she did say early on when he first passed away that she has like this, that she's basically categorizing or cataloging all of like his personal things, his jerseys, basketball, shoes and things of that sort that he has, and things that he's been given, like paintings that fans have given him. She's cataloging all of his belongings.
Yeah, she's fine. I mean,
I don't think it's a financial thing. I mean, well, her mother just sued her, right? They just settled out of court from that big lawsuit. Her mother, for those of you who don't know, sued her in the upwards of $200,000 for lack of payment for being a nanny. So, of course, they've been in this big fight, and it's gotten worse since Kobe has passed away. She's basically said, Kobe will be ashamed of you and disappointed. You were never a nanny. You've only had my kids a couple of times when they were younger. But now, it's a shame that you're coming after me for money. So they finally settled their lawsuit out of court. And I'm not sure. She got an undisclosed amount of money, but she was basically saying that she was a nanny for like $96 an hour or $94 an hour. So it's safe to say that after she paid her mom that money, they're probably not going to be on speaking terms anymore.
Okay. All right. Next story.
Yeah.
I mean, that's harsh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That's harsh. I mean, for your mom. Okay, that's Vanessa Bryant, Kobe's wife.
Yeah.
Her mother sued her, and they were battling back and forth in court. And I guess she got fed up with it and said, "You know what? I'm good. Take this money out of court and be done with it." But I think she's more hurt than anything because she's, like she said, she's taken care. She's done things for her mom. When Kobe was alive, they did a lot of things for her monetary wise, and for her to come back and try to sue. So it probably was some underlying and some other issues there. But she said she's done with her mom. Nanny Chronicles.
I mean, that's hard. I mean, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, moms. I mean, you gotta understand, Kobe and his wife got married super young, where all the parents were against it, and they went against the grid, and it wound up working out. They went through a whole bunch of stuff, but at a certain point, Mom, you got to slow down. Like, come on. Like, I'm sure you're financially right. I'm sure you've been taken care of, and you're not struggling on anything. Like, even with Kobe, I think Kobe's parents, I think his mom sold off all his jerseys. They had gotten into a whole bunch of, they got into a situation where they sold off his
Lower Marion
memorabilia that he sold, that he had, and they sold. It got ugly. Like, nobody's going to talk about that now, and we don't need to talk about it, but it got ugly. And that's why they were kind of like snubbed during the memorial. If you watch the memorial in LA, and everybody got to speak except Kobe's parents. Oh, shit was ugly. So it was ugly. So, all right, are we good?
Yeah, because you ain't feeling good. So I think we probably should wrap early.
I'm concerned. I'm really concerned about you, Mike. And I know we laugh and we joke on the show, but I really think that you need to go to urgent care if they have one in your area. No. Or if they don't have one in your area, they're probably going to, especially with breathing, they're probably going to need some scans. So just go to the ER.
They're going to think COVID.
They go to the ED.
No, I'm actually feeling better than I did early in the show. I just got tired, y'all. I got tired. Y'all wore me out today.
You sure you don't want to talk about swinging? Swinging couples?
We talk about swinging. We talk about open relationship, the effectiveness of it.
Sure.
I got in trouble because I doubled back to the swinging.
I think we're going to let Mike have the rest of his day. You get a little extra duty.
I don't want to be the cause of your pressure going up today.
No, we're good. We're good. I'm actually feeling better. Like, I'm actually feeling my ribs. I probably shouldn't have taken like 7 of those pain relievers, but I did take.
Lord.
And it actually started kicking in right now. So, you know what? We can tough it out. If you got another story, we can tough it out. Oh, what do we got? We got like 15.
I do.
Go ahead. Knock it out.
City boys out there who are celebrating, Kelly Clarkson's husband, coming home with a whopping almost $200K a month.
Nice.
Slow your roll. Because guess what? The judge said, yeah, I'm granting you about $140K in spousal support, or $150,000 a month. Yeah, you got that. You got the $45,000 so you can make the kids comfy when they come see you. But they're not making Kelly pay for the ranch because he lives in it solo dolo. And that's about that runs him about $45,000. Well, it runs him about $10,000 a month, or $81,000 a month to pay for the ranch. And he only makes about $10,000 a month. So he's got to make up the difference of about $70,000 or $71,000 from those payments.
Yeah, that don't make no sense because you just said he gets $100,000, $200,000 a month.
A month, right, from Kelly Clarkson. But the judge is denying him. One, he's not making Kelly pay for the ranch that he lives in. The upkeep of that ranch is $81,000 a month.
So just sell it,
or just take it out of the $200.
Yeah,
I'm confused.
No, it's called just a woman trying to be like, you ain't lose, girl. You ain't lose, girl. You ain't lose, girl.
You see how I did that there? Because he still got to basically take that money you giving him, girl, and slap it back into where he's staying at. So,
and once again, if y'all would just listen to me, and when people got married, they just fucking what you come in with, you leave with. I promise you, if people had to come into a relationship where what you come in with, you leave with, I promise you, marriages would not pop off that fast anymore.
Well, Kelly Clarkson makes about $1.5 million a month, and her husband or her ex-husband to be only makes about $10K a month from what he does. So, that's a big drastic difference. He could never afford to stay or upkeep that ranch that he has been allowed to live in and keep. So, yeah, he needs that money. He needs her money. And so, didn't they say it's cheaper to keep her?
No, because he doesn't need her money, but he's getting $200,000 a month. He sells the ranch. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all women. I promise you, this dude would not have gotten married if the rules were what you come in with is what you leave with.
Well, actually, financially, it's been more beneficial to him than it has to her.
We just said that.
You just said he wouldn't get married. I bet you. No, he said, I bet you this dude wouldn't have got married.
No,
I'm saying it.
No, he wouldn't have got married if he had to leave with what he came with. And when he did get married, he'd really try and work it out if he knew he wasn't getting $200,000 a month in a divorce. You'd really try and work it out then.
Cheaper to keep her.
What do you mean cheaper to keep her? He made the money.
Yeah, I'm just saying the cheaper to keep him.
Yes. Yeah, but my thing is like they'd really try. If nobody knew they could make money off a divorce, people would first of all either not get married, or when they did get married, they'd really try and work it out. Because if I know my lawyer says you can get $200,000 a month if you can bounce out, I'm like, okay, that's a good exit strategy right there. Like I'd be good. I know Stevie Wonder said that once.
Oh yeah, he's definitely taken for broke.
Like, come on, y'all.
Right, Tam.
All this dude had to do was get married, have sex with her, and have some kids, and gets $200,000 a month. Come on. Like, what's the point of getting married if you're rich and famous? Like, what is the point of even trying to get married? I'd rather pay child support and just be like, yo, I will take care of this than get married and have to pay child support and alimony. You better all be a Nick Cannon.
Love.
Who want it?
Nobody gets married for love anymore, right?
No, I'm sure they are people, but
according to Mike, don't get married. It ain't gonna work anyway. It ain't gonna work anyway.
It ain't gonna work anyway.
Anybody getting divorced regardless. So
if you're on your first marriage, understand that's the practice run.
Damn.
You just work out. You just trying to find out you running the track the first time, going like, okay, this is what it is. You go around a curve, like this is what it is, and then you go down the home. Okay, this is what it is, and then you get divorced. Like, okay, I know the track now. Take it from the top. I think honestly, when you get married when you're older, when you get married like past your 40s, I think you make more common sense because at that point, you're not in this myth of this whole, like, we got to have this romantic love at first sight. You realize, I just want to really get along with you. Like, I really just want to get along. Like, if we get along and we have a physical, like, we understand we can have a physical attraction, we can really get married. Like, people are all into this. I have to be in love. I have to be in love.
Well, when my grandmother says, he said love. What's that? My grandmother said you marry for security and you learn to love later. I never understood that when I was younger.
You should marry because we get along. Like, if we can sit in the living room and watch TV on a boring Sunday, and we're good, and we could just really chill and have a conversation and really just be like in the kitchen doing nothing, and we get along. And I'm not your soulmate. I ain't gotta be a soulmate, But you're literally attracted to me and I'm attracted to you in a way where we can have like some quality sex and we get along. We can work it out.
As long as you're compatible.
Yeah, we can work it out. Like, we're good. We're good. Everybody gets this myth that you're like, oh, you have to be in love. That person's my soulmate. Oh my God. Fuck a soulmate.
Damn. I'm just gonna go back in the closet. Because it's looking bleak for me. I'm never getting married, according to Mike, because if I do, it's not gonna work out. Don't be in love. You don't need a soulmate.
Quality sex.
Just find somebody who can blow your back out good and who can sit up and watch a good movie with you.
You ain't gotta blow the back out. You just have to have quality sex, which means orgasms happen and you are satisfied. But you can watch Netflix together and really just chill in the bed and you're like, we can work this out. We're good. This is a good business decision. Like, we don't get on each other's nerves for no reason. Like, when you breathe, you don't make me sick. Like, you're like, we're cool.
I don't like the way you chew your food.
Episode mate. That's what got me.
That's why people can't find the person they want to be with, because they got these expectations of, yo, when I see the person, I have to feel this crazy feeling inside. You're like, yo, she's pretty. Yo, she's pretty. And then you get to talking to her and you realize we can actually have conversations. We're really good. Then you go to a restaurant and then y'all sit at the restaurant. Y'all have a good conversation and you like what she looks like. You're like, oh, she looks nice. And then y'all have sex. You're like, this is good. I'm not saying you had outer space sex. I'm not saying the sex sent you to Mars. I'm not saying like your head exploded. I'm saying y'all both had orgasms.
So let me revise this. I need, according to Michael Shawn's world, let me find me a man who could knock out the front.
No, you forgot the first part. That you get along with.
That I get along with.
Number one.
Cool. We could chill. Yes. I'm not looking at you every time you smack your food and be like, man, I can't stand this.
And you're attracted to him.
And I'm attracted to you.
Yeah.
Because that's part of the sexual experience. There gotta be some type of
and I'm not talking about like you're like stunned. Like you're like stunned by his looks. You're like, I'm attracted.
Easy on the eyes. Easy on the eyes.
Yes, I'm attracted.
Okay.
And the sex is like on a scale of 1 to 10. On a bad night, it's a 6.5. On a good night, it's an 8.5. You're right there.
Right there.
You got it all figured out.
Right there.
Like, you're right there. Okay, how about this? Let me give this analogy. It's like you got a brand new, we're in 2020 or 20, what is it? 2020. You got a brand new 2021 Honda Accord. You get in it. It looks nice.
New car scent smell.
It drives solid, but it's not a Maybach. It's not a Ferrari. But when you're in the car, you're like, I'm good. Like,
let's
I'm
not
really
skip over the fact that you just said what year is this? Like, you don't.
No. I was like, I was getting 2020 and 2021 like all mixed up. Like 2021.
We almost in 22.
No, because of the COVID thing. Like the whole 2020 was like my last year that I really recognized. But my thing is like you're in the Honda Accord and you're like, you're good. The air works perfect. The seats are leather. They warm up. The window wipers are crispy, so when it rains, you're good. But no, it's not a Ferrari.
It's
not a Ferrari. It drives super solid. It's not the 4-door Porsche. It's not the Maybach truck that T.I. got.
The torque is still good on it, though.
Everything is perfect. You're chilling. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The world makes you believe that you need a fucking Ferrari. But in actuality, number one, get somebody you get along with. That's it. And that you're attracted to enough. It could be so simple, but people want some Hollywood story relationship. A Honda Accord is a good car. Yes.
I blame social media, though. I blame social media. Almost 100%, because we sit there and we peruse and look on people's timelines, and we see all these love stories, but they don't show you the good, the bad, and the worst. So I think you go on to something, Michael Shawn.
You ain't gotta tell me. And this has been happening. This shit's been happening way before social media. This romanticizing something that is impossible to actually find. People.
But Mo is full of crap because Mo is high sedity. She high maintenance. She act like come on. But I'm all right. But go ahead, Mo. I'll let you play along. Like take a Honda Accord.
No, because first of all, Honda. Have you seen the 2021 Honda Accords?
No, the overall picture. You want flashy. You want the. You want
That's the facade. You can like nice things. It doesn't necessarily mean that is what you're looking for in a mate.
You ain't gonna settle. You're not gonna settle for that Honda, and you're gonna make sure you're gonna see if you can get that Bentley first for a lot of years.
For why? Why do you call that settling? I'm not gonna settle for anything that if I know that I can do better. Of course, I'm not gonna settle for anything, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't mean it's materialistic.
Look, I'm just saying, let me tell you something. What's the most underrated thing? I'm going to repeat. The most underrated thing in relationships is two people who truly get along.
He said, just get along. That's the first step. Just get along.
I'm telling you on everything.
I can hear it in your voice.
Conviction.
It surpasses horniness. It surpasses wild out sex. Two people who get along. When you get along, that shit happens on Tuesdays, Thursdays. It happens at 3:00 on Monday. It happens on the phone. When you call each other on the phone, that get along shit means so much. When somebody gets along, you get along with each other. You're like, yo, what's good? Everything's good. How was work? It was all right. But so-and-so was fucking with me. Oh, word. And then how was your day? You know that bitch who whatever. And y'all talking to each other because y'all get along. Some people can't stay on the phone because they hate the voice gets on their goddamn nerves.
I'm gonna hang up now. You good? All right, I'll talk to you later.
The sex is immaculate. You're like, yo, she looks so good naked. But the voice, and the same thing for women. The dude be working out, got a 6-pack. But when you hear his voice in his conversation, you're like, God, I wish he would shut the fuck up. But when y'all get along, everything else can be worked out. Everything, because you can be like, all right, we're good. Like it's a team. It's like some buddy shit. Like I'm telling you, and the older my parents get, the more I realize that shit. If that whole thing of being with somebody for life, being with it, because trust me, in your 70s, it ain't about who looks good. It's about two people actually still having them same get along conversations, them same conversations.
But
that's all I'm saying, y'all.
Until they 50, they gonna run them streets, though. I ain't there yet. Say, hey, wow. Like, you want to still get it in. But I get what you're saying. That makes a total sense.
But that's what I'm saying. Get along and be attracted. That's all. Don't be strung out. You ain't gotta be turned out, but you're attracted. Like you're pretty. Like you're pretty. You're handsome. You're pretty. You're good.
Sex is good.
And it's solid sex. And guess what?
The conversation is all right.
6.5 to 8.
And if you can have solid sex, that means if you get along and you can have solid sex in your conversation, you can turn solid sex into amazing sex. Because you guys can literally have the conversations on, y'all could literally be watching TV and y'all could be talking about sex. And I'm like, yeah, but you know what? I was thinking maybe if you do this, and what do you think? And I'm like, I'm down. And then I go, well, maybe, because I kind of like this. And you go, I'm down. Because y'all get along. So nobody's taking offense. Nobody's acting as if like, oh, you trying to say I'm whack? Oh, you trying to say I'm not doing this? Though two people get along, like, so we should try it. And it's like, yeah, we should. And then y'all like a team, like, and go. And next thing you know,
Tam agrees. Tam agrees. She said that's a cool conversation is where it's at. Like that's what it is.
So you like the next time you want a feather tickling your balls, she got the feather out like you said. It is what you want. You want the feather tickling your balls? And you're like, yo, you brought the feather. Oh, shit.
You want the feathers?
I didn't know you was gonna bring the feathers today. She's like, boo, you told me when we was talking that you wanted the feathers. I didn't know you was gonna do it today. I would have brought the shit you asked for. Don't worry about it. Just bring my shit later. Here goes the feathers on the balls. Like, oh shit. You can turn, when people get along, you could turn anything into the highest possible level. I'm telling you.
Feathers on the balls, though.
Feathers on the balls.
Just saying it's feathery. Like, because balls are sensitive. Like, my balls are sensitive.
Now we know what tickles your fancy, Michael Shawn.
No pun intended. Real talk.
A little light air and a little brush with a feather to do the trick.
And y'all know y'all women got particular thing. Every woman,
absolutely.
Listen, to make a woman have an orgasm, the hardest thing about women having orgasms is that every woman has a different way of getting to where they have to go. Absolutely. It might be similar. They might have some similar ways, similar positions, but every woman has their thing where they're like, so how are you going to find that out if you don't have these conversations where you can be like, and guys, don't fucking get insecure because you didn't figure the Rubik's Cube out early. And she's telling you like, so, that finger in my ass would be really nice. Okay, well, okay, if that's what you
not in the beginning, but like midway.
Yeah, midway. You're like, you're like, oh, this what you, and you're like, cool. So yeah, you're good.
It's like the GPS. It's like GPS where it gives you like 3 different options.
You solid, Mike.
Solid. We solid. And you know what's funny about the solid? You could tell the solid couples when they go out with other couples because they be acting like they friends for real. The other couples be on the verge of it could be happy or sad or drama at any moment.
Or an argument on the cusp of an argument.
Yes, in a second. It doesn't matter. It could be ordering the wrong shit. And the solid couple will just really be on some mode. So you really gonna fuck with that tonight? She said, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with that tonight. You really gonna get that shrimp? You know what it does to your stomach. They're like, yeah. And then y'all laugh and be like, yeah, but motherfucker, you ordering salmon. The last time you had salmon was, then you go back and forth. And then the guy goes like, did you bring the feather? And she goes, hell yeah, I brought the feather.
Back to the feather. They solid.
Break out the feather on the way home in the car.
Get what you want, boo, as long as you got that feather.
All right, and on that note,
all right, we gotta go. Let's wrap it up. Today's Tuesday. Is Shawnee back tomorrow?
The kids got school every day, so we gotta figure out how Shawnee.
Where is Shawnee?
We miss you, Shawnee.
She drives them. She cooks them breakfast. She gets them together. She has kids, and
what
then she
type of fucking mom is Shawnee?
Listen.
She cooks her kids breakfast.
Turkey bacon. You don't understand. It's the new age.
To school. What is she doing?
You don't understand.
Driving them to school, Mike.
Shawnee, what type of bullshit are you on?
You don't understand, Mike. These kids don't want cereal these days. They want turkey bacon. They like Jay Black. Where my breakfast? Where my breakfast? Where my breakfast?
Oh shit. All right, y'all. All right, let's wrap it up. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. You fight for everything else. Fight for your happiness. Don't let nobody take it away. We'll see y'all tomorrow, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time, 7 a.m. on the East Coast. And we'll rock out Michael Shawn, Sexy Mo, Jay Black, Shawnee Scott, everybody who rocks with Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free agent